Easy left, maybe. Medium left. Check one. Easy left, maybe. Easy left, maybe. Long medium right. Medium left. Wow. Medium right. Medium right. Long medium. Pizza time. Yeah. Pizza time.
Face the wrath of Super Krang.
I got everything on camera, so you'll watch it later, huh? You're
Good evening, people. I hope you are all well and good, and I hope you're all hearing me okay. So give me a thumbs up, let me know the sound is working as it should. Good people. And then I've got some, we've got a good little stream tonight. There's one part of it I'm really looking forward to, okay? Anyway, so just let me know how the sound's going, that you can hear me, etc. Because, hey, if you ain't getting no sound, then ain't gonna work, is it? Hurry up, we need our OGDuffy fix. Right, we'll say a quick hello to everyone. I'm going to scroll through the comments there, okay? Justin Muir, how are you? Justin, Jason, Abbott, hope you're well, sir. Damgunhar. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is probably wrong and all over the place, but hey, I try, my friend, I try. These were, yeah, proper old school games. I mean, I love them old school games. Shepperton Studios, top man. Justin Muir, loving that emoji, my friend. That's awesome. Andy Appleyard, how you doing, Andy? Top man. Rock and Roller, hello, how you doing, sir? Tom Higgins, top man, welcome on board. D, he's in the house. Emily Pops, yo M, how you doing? All well and good and set for Christmas, I hope. But we'll be coming to all that. Sound is perfect. Thank you, M. Appreciate you. Okay, sound is grand. Thank you, Con Lynch, top man. Retrohead, evening Retrohead. Jack Lockyer, Tom Higgins, Rock and Roller again. I've already mentioned you, I think, sir. F-Aim, OG, how are you getting on with Indiana Jones? Have you played it much? Finished it? Great game. We'll come to that in a minute. John Main, how you doing, John? Oliver Cross, hi, Ollie. Gavin and the Hobby Lodge, evening Hobby Lodge, I hope you're well. I did shout Hobby Lodge out last stream and I said if you're ever loose for things to do on a Monday evening, do go check out his live stream. It's very, very good. He does a bit of mix of painting, miniature painting and video gaming, as does Emily Pops as well. I'm not sure what day you do your streams, Em, so do drop in the comments, let people know. But well worth checking out, guys. Anyway, how are we all doing? I hope we're all well, I hope we're all good. I'm particularly excited for tonight's stream. There is one segment I've thrown in there that's exciting me, and basically it's a snippet. After we're going to do Games Master episode 3, and then we've got this snippet. It's only about 4 minutes long. It's an article from a Games Master. It's a Christmas special, and it's all to do with buying video games for Christmas time in 1993. Oh yes, I would have been 20. I'd have been 20. Yes, mate, blimey. I'm really looking forward to watching it. I've got it to play and I've not watched it. Hands up, God's honest truth, I've not watched it. So I'm really excited to see what the sort of video games were of 93 for Christmas time, you know. And then we're going to do a bit more Millionaire because I enjoyed it thoroughly last week. I've got a little bottle on the go, a little bottle of Stella. But I've just been down, well, not just been down, so about 2 hours ago, I said to Miss Soji, she went, oh, I fancy a walk. So I said, all right, then we'll go for a little stroll. So off we went, walking down the shop. I said, I want to go to the shop anyway, and I'll treat myself to 4 Stella Artois, but these are the 1 pint cans, people. I had some of them last night for the Tyson Fury fight, and I thought, oh, I treat myself. I enjoy a nice pint, so I thought, yep, I'll treat myself because I'm worth it, people. And then she said, oh, well, go for a walk. So I said, oh, I need to get them. And then we got down and I said, fancy a pint? So we popped in the pub, went into our local. I did a couple of Stellas to warm myself up. I'm just finishing this little bottle now before I crack one of them pint cans. So anyway, quick catch up with the comments, and then we're going to jump straight in on Games Master episode 3. Oh yes. Okay. Evening Hobby Lodge. Yeah, cheers pal, you're welcome, Hobby Lodge. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why you don't get more people in your streams. You should do, because they're quality. Con Lynch, Spurs 3, the Pool 6. I've not looked at any football results today. I did look at the West Ham game yesterday, of course, ended in a draw again. We'll give you a sub at the Hobby Lodge. Yeah, do pop on over. He's a good fella, mate. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. We're all cool. 93, a good time for video games. Well, we're about to find out, Tom. We'll see if Christmas 93 was good, you know. Justin Mars 15. Yeah. Millionaire was fab last week. Yeah, we're going to do that again, definitely. And I don't know, we might change it up a bit. So we only have questions from sort of geeky areas. There we go, my camera's a bit more central now. Sort of geeky, so we'll do maybe just sort of bit Star Wars, Marvel. I don't know. The world's our lobster, people. Yeah, okay. Tom Higgins, I remember the Super Nintendo around that time. Yeah, it was a great console. I love the SNES, Mega Drive SNES, greatest console war of all time. Drop in the comments if you disagree. And if you agree, then hey, even better. Give me a thumbs up as well while we're watching, people. Why not? 24 meme, 93 for the Mega Drive. Era game. Yeah, it was great. Great time to be alive, sir. OGDuffy Richard gave vlog. I had 72 pints of stead. Oh, mate. You're in for a good Christmas, sir. You're in for a good Christmas, Shepperton. Hero Zeros, evening, all evening, Hero Zeros. Mark Hawkins, hey OG, watched the vlog for a long time. Glad. Well, welcome, Marsh. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but you know, it's a bit like beers. I can never announce them either. So is it Marcy or Marquis? M-A-R-C-I. Hawkins. Anyway, welcome aboard, sir. Tom Higgins, Donkey Kong, Country Game on the says. Oh, right, okay. Retro Chef, hello, hello. All right, Retro Chef, how you doing, buddy? All well and good, I hope. Tom Higgins, okay, looking good, excellent. Justin Muir, I'm loving your emoji, sir. And hi, OG, Northeast Retro Dad. Whew. Right, as I say, I'm excited for this stream, especially for the segment, the 1993 Christmas shopping special. Anyway, let me set up. I've enough chatting from me. Let's get set up for the first bit of the stream here, where we're going to look back at episode 3 of Games Master. Games Master, that's him. I tell you what, it was such a good game, wasn't it? Show, sorry, Games Master. Thoroughly enjoyable. And I think it's nearly ready to go, people. So we'll sort that out. Right, okay, let's switch head on over. This is Games Master here, so we're going to watch Games Master. This is episode 3. Now, over to you guys. As we're watching this, I will be interjecting, pausing, interjecting, nattering, catching up on comments and all that stuff. But remember, the one thing we're listening out for is, you know it, sexual innuendo. Because when you listen, they snuck a few in, mate. They really, really did. And we ain't just talking golden joysticks either, people. Anyway, so we're going to crack on with that. And like I say, I'm looking forward to this. But as I'm playing it, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know how the sound levels are for you guys, i.e. the video and my voice. Let's go. Such a good show, isn't it? Such a good show. We're only on episode 3. We've got whole seasons to go, people. Let me know about the sound though, please, because I can adjust the levels accordingly. Here he is. Here he is.
Thank you very much, and welcome to Games Master. Now, I know it's cold out there, but if you set your chili bits out in front of this show, they'll thaw out in no time.
There it is. Innuendo. Well, I tell you what, we should get an innuendo counter going on, shouldn't we? So, ching! Innuendo number 1. God, they were good at it, weren't they? Oh,
this is the programme that is to television what a knob of hot butter is to a crumpet. On tonight's show, we will attempt to unwrap video games from the neon swaddling clothes and deliver news, tips and reviews into the matronly bosom of your living room. But first, our initial game-playing challenge, and here to set it, I must call up Games Master from his cybernetic pleasure dome.
Greetings. So
Here
once
he is.
again, you've tuned in to
Patrick
pitch your
Moore.
wits against one of my little challenges.
Oh my God, look
You
at
are
that.
gluttons for punishment, aren't you? You've been thinking of-
It's not just me who saw that, is it? Drop in the comments. It's not just me. And if it is just me, then, hey, I'm one sick puppy. Yeah.
His afterlife is a young superhero by the name of Mega Man 2. Your task is to guide him through the satanic Heatman level in under 3 minutes without losing a life. For ultimate success, you need to leap from block to block over molten lava, avoiding all manner of metallic villains. Negotiate secret chambers where blocks appear at random, and finally, polish off Heatman himself, a most troublesome end-of-level target. Let's hope this little challenge won't be too hot for you to handle.
This is an awesomely difficult challenge. Down in Heatman's chambers, all manner of things can get scorched. Trying to keep cool amid the heat is our very own Mega Man. All the way from the chilly wastes of Muswell Hill, please give a succulent Games Master welcome to Nick Cairncroft.
Well, here he comes. Let's check out this. He's got a bit of swag, isn't he? He's going on. Either that or he's got a stone in his shoe. There he is, look.
Welcome to the Games Master, Nick.
Thank you very much.
Now, Nick, Mega Man, is that one of your favourite games?
No,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Are you pretty confident about the challenge?
Okay.
Well, I hope so. The easiest bit is probably the start, the hardest bit is the end. So.
Okay, well that sounds a bit logical.
Yeah.
And okay, not one of your favourite games, but you're quite confident about the challenge.
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, if you'd like to go and sit in our lovely pinewood hot seat,
The Pinewood Hot Seat. Oof. Oof.
and here to help me commentate on this game, from Mean Machines magazine, is Nintendo expert Julian Jazz Rignall.
Now, Julian Rignall, I remember him, and I think it must have been from, was it Zap magazine or Crash magazine, before Mean Machines and all that. And I think he was on the Commodore 64 one. I seem to remember him from that. One of you guys will know. Let's have a quick look at the comments. Who here, Mrs. Oh, yes. Beer Master meets Game Master. Oh, yes, John Main. I like that old style, sir. Sounds great. Thank you, Kev. Thanks for highlighting that. Well, they had a bit of dry ice, didn't they? You can't go wrong with that dry ice. Oh, no. Here he is. Geist thought this guy is German and he loves his beer. So, cheers, sir. This one's for you. Young Badger just dropping in to say Merry Christmas, mate. Sadly, I can't stay. Look, I'm not. People, it's so near Christmas. Lots of people have lots of things to do. I'm surprised I'm even streaming tonight. But I thought, hey, I'll do it anyway. So anyway, Young Badger, top man. Merry Christmas to you, sir. What lovely surprise. Yeah, OG stream. I'm trying to do them sort of typically every sort of Sunday evening at the moment. I did one last Sunday. Yep, Julian Rignall. I reckon he's a stone in the shoe. Yeah, he had a bit of swag, didn't he? He was going on, sir. Zap64, thank you for confirming that. Crash magazine, probably Zap64. That was the one. Cheers. Banana Boy, Merry Christmas, OG. I'm glad you're playing some great games. Let's get back to it.
Hey, welcome back to Games Master.
Thank you.
Any general tips for Nick on this game?
Just lightning reflexes and just a bit of luck, really.
Okay, are you ready, Nick?
Bit of luck.
You know the challenge. You have to defeat Heatman at the end of the level in 3 minutes or less. It may sound a long time, but as Jazz says, you have to go like the clappers.
You do,
so
sir.
Are you ready, Nick?
Yes?
Off you go.
Right, in the comments, is he going to do this challenge? Yes or no? He's got 3 minutes basically to finish the level, kill the boss at the end. I'm feeling confident because he's swagged with that stone in his shoe. So I'm going, yeah, he's going to do this.
Okay, now there's Mega Man ducking in a wee, but what's this first thing he's been shooting?
They're sort of helicopter spring heads, and basically he's got to
Helicopter
blast those out of
spring
the way,
heads,
otherwise they'll start
okay.
leaking up and down on his head.
Okay, they've been joined by little blue cute revolving things. Are they quite hard as well, Julian?
Yes, they track you along a lateral movement, and basically if you
Oh.
don't shoot them again, they'll come down.
Oh.
on your head,
Oh my God, he's just been wiped.
Maybe I'll
right
back
into
the wrong
wall.
man
He's
here.
played himself up quite well as the young man from Muswell Hill.
Yeah, he was quite lucky. When you get hit,
Oh.
you you keep invincible for a few minutes and a few seconds rather, and basically he survived that one. Very
Right, now
lucky.
what is
He did all right there then. He's
Shoot them, they-
oh,
my God.
he's struck in
They
here.
spring up, so
He's
Must be
struggling.
avoided at all costs.
absolutely.
Now, how's he doing? He's
Absolutely.
40 seconds gone. He's successfully manoeuvred past that spiky jack-in-the-box hedgehog there, and he's down to another little cave here. What happens here, Julian?
This is the very tricky bit. Basically, the blocks appear in a set pattern.
Oh,
and you've got
he
to
did
predict
all right
where they
there,
come.
he
He
did
did
well.
that very well, but there's tougher ones to come.
Excellent. Okay,
Oh.
we've finished a minute, a third of the way through. Jazz, how's he going?
Not too badly at the moment. Again, here's the tricky bit. Now, he's
Mega
got to
Man, were we
negotiate
fans
all
of that
these-
back in the
these
day?
invisible
Did you have this
and,
on the
reappearing
NES? I'm
blocks.
guessing this is the
I
NES
see, and
version.
if he
isn't it?
mistimes it, he can well be trapped.
Yes, at the
Got to be,
moment.
innit? This is
He's
definitely-
mistiming very slightly, and the baddies are
Yeah,
closing in.
we saw the pad
Oh
there.
my God, it's all
Definitely
getting very
NES.
tense. 1.5 minutes gone, halfway through the challenge.
Halfway. Can he do it? NES was a great little console, wasn't it? Oh no! Has he failed?
Oh, Nick! Come on down.
Well, I've definitely backed the wrong one there, didn't I? Let's see how many of you backed him or said he wouldn't do it. Oh, okay. Gaming was innocent. Oh, yes. Right, Mean Machines, favourite mag. Yeah, I've been thinking about picking up a few of the older game magazines, but they're silly money now. I mean, you can get them all scanned. There's loads of scans available. Gaming was innocent time. Emily said he wouldn't do it. Shepperton Studios said he wouldn't do it. Northeast Director Dad said he wouldn't do it. Oh, mate. Tom Higgins said he wouldn't do it. Everyone was like, no, he ain't going to do it. I reckon you lot know Mega Man better than I do then, sir. Because that's, yeah, I'll tell you, Zen bloke. I'm on your break at work. You were last time, Zen. Good to have you on board, sir. Called it. Well done, Shepperton. Yeah, a lot of you called it. I didn't. Oh, well. Onwards and upwards. Let's see what we've got coming up next. Being Innuendo coming up. You watch.
You were doing so well that all of a sudden you slipped into gaping chasm down to the pits of hell. What happened?
Well, I've had a lot of trouble with that last time. Every time you jump, it doesn't appear. Every time you want it to appear, it doesn't. Every time.
Right,
anyway,
so,
it appears.
You were so close. Jazz and I were getting really hot and sweaty up in the commentary box about.
Him and Jazz were getting very hot and sweaty. Oh, I bet.
You just let us down. Not to worry, Nick. Have you enjoyed coming into Games Master?
Yes, I have.
Well, you can take all our sad thoughts and commiserations back to your pew, and thank you very much, Nick. Round of applause here for Nick.
No golden joystick for you, sir. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And now, while we commiserate with Nick over his loss, we're going to take a look at the latest games set to blister the fingers of children nationwide.
Here we go.
This week it's time to shift your gear sticks as we look at racing games.
Turbo Challenge, Turbo Esprit, wasn't it? I remember the original Turbo Esprit on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Sorry, I'm reaching out to the camera side there because I'm grabbing my first can of Stella Artois pint can. Yes, let's see who's popped in. Oh, yeah, no one had faith in him, Emily, you're right. I did. I thought he could do it. How foolish was I? Anyway, let's pour this one up. I am enjoying these pint cans, people. I had a few of these last night while I was watching the Tyson Fury Usyk fight, and we all know how that ended. I backed Fury this time out. I thought he was going to do it, you know, and set up for a trilogy of fights. But it was not to be. There we go. Look at that. Not a drop spilt. Let's hit play.
Go! First up on the Amiga, put your feet to the floor with Lotus Turbo Challenge 2.
Merry Christmas.
The sound and graphics really are absolutely brilliant. I mean, the showcase stuff.
I think it's great fun for the novice drivers, but you know, it tends to get a little bit boring after a while.
You'll tend to find that a lot of the levels you'll complete quite quickly, quite easily, and then you'll end up seeing, well, it's just another racing game.
Second on the grid tonight, burn some rubber on your Amiga in Formula 1 Grand Prix.
Crunch.
Very sophisticated, certainly for the Nigel Mansell, certainly for the serious racers.
It's very fast indeed and plays excellently. Absolutely smart with a capital S, basically. I mean, it's just like being there.
There we go. Look at that one. They all raved about that. I never played that back in the day.
Bring out the
Outrun
Derriere on the Master System.
Europa.
Frolic your way across the landmarks of Europe in Outrun Europa.
I loved
The
Outrun.
Master System doesn't cope with 3D racing games very well indeed, but it's quite fun if a little jerky at times. The graphics aren't fantastic. In fact, at times they're a little bit crap. But yeah, it's quite a nice game.
Okay. Didn't do that well, that one. They weren't keen on it. But the original Outrun, what a game, people. What a game. What a soundtrack.
One of this year's most eagerly awaited computer releases is Dune.
Dune?
Here to give us an exclusive sneak preview is Ian Mathias from Virgin Games.
Dune, the game, it is based on the movie of the same name.
Bear in mind, we're going back to the time of the original movie. And am I right in saying Sting from Police, the bass player and singer of the Police, Sting, yes, him of Sting music fame, he starred in Dune, I believe. And do you know what? Confession time, I've never seen the original Dune film. No.
The player takes the part of Paul Atreides, whose mission in life is to kick the Harkonnens off the planet of Dune. The Harkonnens are mining spice. Spice is the most valuable element in the universe. Dune is the only planet to contain spice, so it's Paul's mission to get rid of the Harkonnens so he can mine the spice. The strongest features of the game are the incredible graphics, the sound.
They do look impressive for the time, don't they?
Much like, we call it an interactive movie. That means that the player is actually taking the part of Paul, and it is very much like playing inside a movie.
I mean, graphically, that does look good. $25.99 there. Got a brand new game. 25 notes.
And finally, for this week's review section, we've decided to hold a competition on the Ultimate Soccer Simulation Kickoff 2.
One for you, Em.
All you need to do is commit your most
Emily Potts loves her
spectacular
soccer and
moments of
football.
net-bursting glory to disk
See, one
and
for
then
you.
send them in to us. we'll choose what we think is the best goal, and the winner will receive 2 tickets to the Rumbelows Cup final.
Okay.
For details about where to send your discs and for any other information about the show, call the Games Master Club. We'll give you the number at the end of the programme.
Yep, and it's a premium rate
Now
line.
we go on to our celebrity challenge, and here to detail it, once again, is the Games Master.
Hello again. I do hope you enjoyed my
Next
last
challenge.
little jaunt. It wasn't quite up to it, was he? For the second of this week's challenges, I thought a little cross-court rallying on Pro Tennis Tour 2 would be in order. I must confess to being a bit of a cricket man myself, but of course that game takes too long. But anyway, mustn't ramble, and tennis it is. First person to 3 games wins. Give it your best shot.
I'll tell you what, before we get into this one, so this is a tennis game. Talking of tennis video games, for me, Super Tennis on the SNES, what a game that was. I loved it. But more recently, back in the day, it sort of passed me by a bit, Virtua Tennis. I love Virtua Tennis. That is so playable. Yeah, and there he's talking about cricket. That's his favourite. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Who we got for the bit of tennis?
Balls along the baseline tonight.
Oh, he's bringing out the celebrity guest. I hope it's Anna Kournikova. I did like a bit of Anna.
Hersey from Mile End, and he'll be taking on former British ladies #1, Annabelle Croft.
Annabelle Croft. Well, I'm not complaining at Annabelle Croft. She was a hot little fan, wasn't she? Good old Annabelle. There she is. Look at her. British beauty. Bless her.
Now, Sahid, you've got
Barn it on him, look at that.
Here, up against the experience of
Mate, I remember we watched this last week, and the guy with the hair like that. I said, what Street Fighter 2 characters he remind you of? And that's him. He's Guile, isn't he?
Croft, how are you going to handle it?
Mostly by luck and probably by the hits I gave out.
Right, you got quite a firm right hand, Sahid, yeah? Well, how are you going to counter that, Annabelle, against the young pretender from Mile End?
Well, I've been out running every day for this match, so I'm hopefully prepared for him, but I think he's quite good.
Well, but this is a
good old Annabelle, bless her.
Desperately, yes.
Okay, well, for you at home, if you want to find out who is going to win this super match, then join us after the break for some new balls and some soft forehands.
Break time, people, break time. I'm going to pause it there, catch up on the comments, but over to you. Who's going to win the challenge? The professional tennis player at the time, the gorgeous British lass, or that fella there? You going Annabelle or you going him? Guile. Well, anyway, let's have a look at the comments. Yeah, the graphics from June were pretty impressive. I was impressed at that. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Kick-off and Sensible. Oh, my youth. Sensible Soccer has so many sort of real buzz, you know, about it. Everyone loves a bit of Sensible Soccer, don't they? It's really, really popular. The Games Master head freaks me out. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, a bit weird, that one, D. Maria Sharapova tennis. Have I played that? I'm not sure if I have, you know. Tom Higgins, I had Jimmy Connors tennis. My God, which tennis star didn't have a video game at that time? I loved a bit of Annika Rice. Yeah, good old Annika. I remember her running around in a jumpsuit, leaping out of helicopters. Mario Tennis for the Game Boy. I've got Mario Tennis on the Switch, actually. Yeah, it's a good game. Good game. Bit of posh. Oh, yes, Shepperton. Oh, yes, sir. Nugsy's in the house. How you doing, Nugs? Hope you're well, sir. He's all the way from Thailand, he's Nugs. So I don't know what time it is out there, sir. But thanks for dropping in. You're most welcome, sir. Sahid for the win. Match point on the Spectrum. Annabelle is going to wipe the floor with him. Shepperton Studios and North East Retro Dad says that the fella's going to do it. Right, okay. I'm going to go for... I bummed out last time. So I think this time I'm going to go for... I'm going Annabelle because she looks a lot nicer. Oh, good old Annabelle.
Welcome back. If you have just joined us, Annabelle Croft is facing a serious encounter with young Sahid Hershey from Mile End. Here with me in my pulpit commentary box is the lovely Tom Watson from Renegade. Tom, what of a tough encounter this for Annabelle?
Well, I was watching Sahid playing earlier. He had a couple of practice games. He looks...
She's like, how do I play?
I think he'll do well.
I'll tell you what, the one thing we've all forgotten here...
Are the competitors ready?
I reckon... Look how he's looking at her there. He's a bit... Oh my God, she's gorgeous. He's like, yeah, I'll tell you what, he's going to let her win.
Time for me to call time, please, and Annabelle, when you're ready.
Come on, Annabelle.
Okay, now we see Annabelle is in the red hair and Saeed is in the black hair. Oh, and Annabelle starts with an ace.
Not the best start, Saeed. He needs to up his game, mate.
This is how the player actually positions the point at which the
He's a bit stunned by her beauty, I think, bless him.
Annabelle got an excellent first.
He's like, I don't know what to do here.
Saeed's up the net.
Oh, yeah. Saeed, oh, he hit it back.
He's taking control of the net.
She's laughing. She's enjoying it. She's played this before. Look at this, mate.
Oh, skirt went up a little bit there. That was quite pleasant. And Annabelle is still stuck on the baseline trying to...
Well, what Annabelle really needs to do, she tried...
Why did they just show that screenshot there? I wonder. Saeed, look, he's laughing now. He's like, yeah.
That's 30 love to the server.
So Annabelle 12-7 to 30 love.
Annabelle is, she's certainly teaching old Saeed here a thing or two.
Annabelle in the net.
Oh, Annabelle, what are you doing? You've got too close to that net.
Annabelle 7, 30-15.
One of the tricks to getting this game right is really anticipating when the ball's going to pass the racket.
Did you say Saeed's got the joystick there? He's just bashing the button. He's not even moving the joystick. Oh, she's old Annabelle's got this.
Annabelle to the baseline. He's pounding those shots, but Annabelle
yes, come on, Annabelle.
Annabelle certainly seems to be.
So he's a bit love struck here. He don't know what to do. Bless him.
So now Saeed is at the bottom of the screen, serving against Annabelle.
Excellent service on the line.
Next floats that one into the baseline. They're getting the stick into the middle of the court quite often, Tom.
So he went too close to the net. She's like, come on, Saeed, up you go.
Yes, well, they seem to be taking it fairly cautiously. I think there are going to be quite some opportunities later in the game to really expand into the width of the court.
Okay, so Annabelle's up at the net side, trying to get the ball over. He's not working out the... Oh, no, he sneaked that one.
Oh, he got one there.
No, love one.
Maybe he's not so loved up now. Maybe he's not taking it a bit serious.
Excellent shot there. And this is the width of the court coming into play now, don't it?
Come on, Annabelle, you've got this.
There. And they're still sticking to the centre of the court.
Excellent play by Annabelle.
She's getting right into this, old Annabelle, isn't she, bless her? Giving us a bit of a whoop whoop.
Two games love to Annabelle. What a scintillating return of serve. So Annabelle was serving to go 3-0 up and for the match.
Come on. Come on, Annabelle.
Oh,
I've never seen a tennis ball move so slow, have you? Relax.
Lovely serve.
Come on, Annabelle, you've got this. I don't think Annabelle actually knows it. I think she's bashing them buttons on that joystick, mate. She don't know. Do you think this is luck more than judgment? Or Saeed, bless him. Oh, he's losing the plot here.
I think Saeed's problem is
match point, come on.
Oh, lovely little return.
And that's it.
Yes, get in. I called it right that time. I got the first one wrong. I got the second one right. Let's catch up on the comments before checking out Annabelle receiving her golden joystick. Oh, yes. Oh, mate. Right, okay, Saeed for the win. Well, sorry, John Main, you were wrong, my friend. Match point on the ZX Spectrum. Blimey, yeah, that's an old one. Annabelle's going to wipe the floor. You were right, Shepperton. The fella, Tom Higgins, was a John McEnroe. There probably involved a lot of swearing. He was a lad, wasn't he? Goal versus Annabelle. Annabelle wins, Shepperton. Yes, good shout. I bet Saeed thinks all. Oh, mate, I bet he does. I bet he's taking this. He wakes up in the morning. He goes, oh God, if only I'd gone left instead of right when I played Annabelle at that game. World's longest rally. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there. Paris-Dakar rally. That tennis ball was filled with helium. I don't think you're wrong there, buddy. It was filled with something, all right. Good game. Yes, Brucey bonus and all that. So anyway, Annabelle, she did the business. And I'm impressed. I'm glad she did. Here she is, look.
Commiserations, Saeed. You looked to be out of the game at one point, but fought back only to see it slip out your grasp again. What do you think was the crucial factor? just the skill of Annabelle.
He can't even talk, bless him.
Experience at the end. Well, Annabelle, I mean, there's some amazing racket head control from you in that
there
game.
wasn't
I couldn't follow your footwork in the slightest.
Couldn't believe it myself. My adrenaline was really going, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay, well, yeah. Annabelle, I know you've won many prizes already in tennis, but none as prestigious or indeed large as this one. You have won our amazing, mystical golden
Look at that. That is a thing of pure beauty. And we ain't talking about a joystick.
I'm sure you're going to put that, but I'm sure you can have lots and lots of endless hours of fun with that.
We got a good angle there.
So, we just let it go.
I said this last time I watched this, is that a Kempston joystick? It just looks like a joystick that's been, like a Kempston, and they just sprayed it with some, that's a good bit of paint though, because that's a really shiny gold.
And our winner, Annabelle Croft.
Well done, Annabelle. You wipe the floor with him. Poor old Saeed, look, there he goes, he's like, oh my God. Now, a question to you guys at home. What is Saeed doing now? And do you think he thinks daily about his loss to Annabelle Croft on the TV show?
And now, while I get my breath back, let's go to Games Master and see what he's got in his tips section.
Oh, the tips of the week, people. The tips of the week. Look at that. Look at that VR headset. That's a beast, isn't it?
Hello, Games Master.
Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
I've heard there is a secret room on the first level of Alex Kidd. I've looked everywhere for it, but I can't find it. Is there any way you can help me?
You need to look harder, son. That's my tips. Do you remember, though, back in the day, right, let's reminisce here. We didn't have the internet, and we'd have to buy the magazines and watch shows like this to get these tips, you know? Just weren't accessible like they are now.
I must admit, it's an awfully long time since I've had to preoccupy myself with Alex Kidd. However, if I recall correctly, there's a secret room next to the palm tree just past the third chest. Simply jump up and down to break the blocks on the ground, and the room will reveal itself.
And you will fall through.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
On to the next, please.
Hello, Games Master.
Hello, and delighted to see you.
I've been playing Cadaver for over a month now. I can't get past the dragon. He fries me every time. What am I doing wrong?
What are you doing wrong, son? That's a great question. But guess what? Patrick Moore, him of xylophone fame, will sort you out.
A good question, young man, but this is indeed a most tenacious reptile. Follow these instructions carefully. Once you're into the dragon room, call out your inventory and drink the fire shield spell to protect you. Then select the massacre spell that you should have collected from Lord Carolus' altar in the chapel, and fire it to finish off this troublesome creature once and for all.
Right, thanks a lot.
I don't know about you, but he lost me at spell.
I wish you success with this one. Right, on to the next, please.
Next.
Hello, Games Master.
Hello.
In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do?
Nine.
Give up. Give up. Put a different game on, mate.
You are behind, aren't you? Now listen carefully. To get off level 3, you need to rescue Splinter, who's in the building at the centre of the map.
Okay.
Defeat Megaturtle, and you'll go on to the next level.
Thanks very much.
Not at all. That's it for now. I do tend to tire rather easily these days. However, if you'd like to tune in next week, I'd be delighted to answer any more questions you might have.
Okay, excellent. Well, let's catch up on the comments, people. What have you good people been saying? Right, okay. Annabelle, major distraction for him. I think you're right, Banana Boy. Honestly, she a very good distraction. Bless her. Oh dear, who else we got? Good game, yep. He can't say it back out of order. He can't say that. Could say lots of things on it. Honestly, always listen out for the sexual innuendos in his old shows. There's so many of them. I reckon say he's regional manager for Amazon. Still gets angry about it. I reckon he does, especially if someone orders a tennis video game. It all comes flooding back. Poor old Saeed. Or a premium number 2. Yeah, there's certainly a premium number going on. Well, I was doing VR back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I'm not so sure how good it was back then, Banana Boy. But, yeah, the headset looked good anyway. Merry Christmas, OG. Mrs. OG. Lit OG. Got my star lit up on my tree. Thank you. Cheers, Daniel. Mrs. OG did a great job on them stars, didn't she? I have to say. And as you saw, I think we raised a total of £600. So, well, I say we. It's Mrs. OG's work that did all that. Top tier acting. Yeah, I love their acting. I really do. That can't have been that difficult to work out. Oh, mate. Anyway, let's crack on. How's this show going to end?
So, some juicy computer tidbits this week. Now for our final challenge. Let's see what Games Master has planned.
Final challenge, people.
After the frenzied stroke play of that tennis encounter, I felt a rather more sensible challenge would be timely. I therefore opted for Zuma, a fun little game in which you need to complete a series of grids by drawing a line all around the squares.
Right, before we get into this, does anyone know this game? This is a new one on me. Did it say it's called Zuma or Zoom? A puzzle game. Obviously, every time I think of puzzle games, I always think of Tetris. I love Tetris. Although back over on the Discord last month, we did Columns, the Sega. Or I say the Sega version. It's not a version of Tetris, is it? But oh my god, I could not get on with that at all. I think my mind is so wired or switched on for Tetris that I'm just Tetris habited out. You know what I mean? And anything beyond that just does my nuts in.
The task I've set aside for you is to complete the first grid in less than 1 minute. A stern test of nerve and logic. Watch out for the green hen. It will be trying its hardest to gobble you up.
I'm looking at a video clip of this game, and I'll be honest, it's made no sense to me at all. I couldn't see. Obviously, I'm missing something, but hey ho.
The first grid to complete in less than 1 minute. Face away.
1 minute, people.
Now this is a short, sharp, spunky challenge, and I think what I'll...
Did you hear that? This is look, and look at his little face there. Look, this is a short, sharp, spunky challenge.
What I'll do here is see if I can find 3 plucky contestants from our congregation. So if there's anyone out there who fancies the chances at the Zoom challenge, please thrust one of your arms up into the air.
Thrust!
Oh my word, now we have quite a few people here. Let me see. How about you, sir, with a sensible haircut? Yes, you'll be lovely.
Sensible.
Oh yes, there is a young man there. We'll have you. And now one more. Let's hear that lovely young lady at the back there. That's our 3 contestants. Give them a round of applause.
Well, he's got his 3 contestants. Someone with a nice, sensible haircut, a young lady and another young man.
That's right, up you come.
Right, we will pause it shortly.
Okay, welcome to Games.
I'll let him introduce herself.
Scott, hello there. And our second man up.
George.
George, it's nice to see you. And our lovely lady contestant.
Dola.
Did she say Doula? Scott, George and Doula. Who's your money on? I'm going to go Scott. To me, he just looked a bit more sensible. Maybe it's his haircut. And, yeah, I think George has got this. Or did I say Scott? Scott! I'm going to go Scott. Actually, the first one's Scott. Scott, George or Doula. Or was it Oola? Her of Star Wars dancing fame for Jabba the Hutt.
Now, I think I feel like a bit of a boy-girl-boy situation. So, Scott...
He's at it again. Good God. Good God. I apologise for anyone who finds him offensive.
If you play first, with Dola in the middle, and George, you can bring up the rear. Okay, so...
Oh my good God. Can you, honestly, can you hear this? I'm checking out the comments. My God. Oh dear, let's go, wait. Was it Buck Rogers and the Planet of Zoom? Love a bit of Tetris. Yeah, Tetris is a brilliant game. I love Tetris. It was the opposite of Columns for me. I'm thinking of Zaxxon. That gold joystick was every kid's dream, yeah. I'll never forget the time at school. My friend said she was full of... Oh, my God. Friend looked at her like she was insane. Turns out she was just happy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, yeah, certain languages... I think the thing is, with American language, and if there's Americans in it tonight, if you say, someone's spunky, they're sort of full of life, full of energy. Whilst over here in the UK, it means a slightly different terminology. Right, okay, Doula. Was that her name, Doula? Right, okay, I missed that. Anyway, Emily, thanks for that little story. Great stuff. Got Scott. Like I say, Scott, George, George, Scott. Oh, we're getting a bit of a mixed session here. I'm going George. He looks like he'd get a game developer now. I think you're probably right. Yeah, he probably works for Rare Software or something like that now. Anyway, good. How are we doing, Henny? Henny McCulloch. I always like that one because you breed the chickens. You've got quite a few of them chickens, I think. And I think I've checked your channel, and you do a lot of videos to do around you've got an allotment, didn't you? Good stuff. My mother-in-law has an allotment. She's up there every other day. She's digging, bless her. Keeps her fit. She's in her 80s though. She's still going. Bring up the rear, oh mate. This show is filthy. Yeah, you ain't wrong. I'll tell you what we're going to do, just to prove something. I'm just going to rewind this just by 30 seconds or so, just so we can hear Innuendo without me pausing it. Here he goes.
Okay, welcome to Games Master. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott, hello there. And our second man up.
George.
George, that's nice to see you. And our lovely lady contestant.
Dolat.
Now, I think I feel like a bit of a boy-girl-boy situation. So, Scott, if you play first, with Dolat in the middle, and George, you can bring up the rear. Okay, so Scott, if you'd like to go up to the chair, and if you two would just like to linger around the side there, we'll crack on with our first competitor.
Oh.
And joining me in the pulpit is Neil West from Sega Power. Welcome, Neil.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, Neil, any general tips you can give our contestants for this difficult 1 minute challenge?
Well, looks can be deceptive, and although Zoom looks very easy, it is in fact very, very tricky indeed. Don't forget you can jump, and don't forget that you can fire at the baddies behind you.
Okay.
But apart from that, just keep running.
Okay, Scott, are you ready? Then your 1 minute begins
He's a
now.
dude, mate. He's just like, yeah, I got
Okay,
this.
and he's off. He starts in the middle of the screen, and as you can see, now
I
he's just
see,
picked
so
up
we've got
a
that blue
banana.
line.
Now that temporarily stops the baddies, yeah?
Right.
Gives him a bit of a head start.
Okay, he's going very, very close to this barrier here, but he's doing very well.
that's a
10
Mega
seconds
Drive
gone
game.
already.
Okay.
He's covered
It's a
quite
new
nice
game on
little
me.
portion to begin with, Neil.
He has. The trouble here is, I mean, if you were to look at it logically, you could probably find a very easy way of colouring it all in.
Right.
But unfortunately, the baddies spoil any plans of doing it.
Okay, oh my God, and the baddie's coming right up at him. Oh, but he's just managed to avoid
it's
him
getting
there.
tense, people.
26 seconds gone, and he's doing all right, but he's got to get some more of these squares flashing here.
That's right, it gets very, very difficult. It's easy to do it at the start, but when you're only left with a couple of blocks to fill in different colours of the maze...
Oh my God!
He's struggling.
And he's gone. He's been gazumped by the green hand. Can we have our second contestant, please? The lovely Dolat.
Dolat?
Now, Neil, what tips can Dolat glean from Scott's lacklustre performance there?
Right, hang on. Is it just me? I've never, ever met anyone called Dorlag before. Have you? Is it a popular name in sort of some part of the country? I've never heard of Dorlag. Or met a Dorlag.
Took a gamble. He realised that time was running out, so he just went for it. Threw caution to the wind, and
he went for it,
got
all
jumped
right.
by a ghost. So what Dela's got to remember is, even no matter how short time gets, there's no point running into a monster. She's just got to keep well away from them.
Exactly. So Dolat's got to play it safe. Are you ready, Dolat? Then your 1 minute begins now.
Go on, girl. You got this.
Okay, the crowd are cheering on Dolat.
Go
I think
on.
she's a bit of a crowd favourite here. We've got this banana appearing near. Now that freezes the green
Nice.
hand.
That's right. It freezes the monster for a few precious
I
seconds.
think she
Now,
knows
Dola's
what
got the
she's
right
doing
idea.
it
The
in, you
monster's
know.
slower than you are. Remember that.
Right.
So if you can keep going from the top of the screen...
Come on, girl.
Oh, no, she looks like she's trapped in the corner. No, she's escaped from there. You were saying, Neil.
That's right.
was
She
close.
can keep doing what she's doing, which is going from the top to the bottom, back to the top again. The monster can't keep up with her.
Oh, no!
Oh.
And just as
Oh,
we thought
dear.
she was going well, Dolat gazumped as well. Dolat, your challenge is over. Please make way for George.
Oh, dear.
Now, Neil, was there anything positive about Dolat's performance?
Not for Dolat, no. But what George can learn is that you must jump.
Okay, let's hope George can take that on board.
George has got this
George,
going
our
on,
final
mate. Look at
contestant,
him.
are you ready?
Look at him, yeah.
Then
I've
your
got
1
this.
minute
I got
begins now.
And off he goes.
Okay, right in the bottom there, nice start.
The
1
crowd
minute
go
already,
wild.
2 squares already there.
Okay, now he's got to make a grab for that banana. Take the banana and he'll leave the hands behind.
Okay, I'm afraid he's just
Oh,
missed.
he
He
didn't
didn't
jump
there for no
there.
apparent reason.
But he can
That's
grab
'cause
the
he was
magic
listening to the
mushroom. If he can
commentator
grab
who
the
says you've
mushroom,
got to
that
do
will
the
speed him up.
jumps.
And when you're racing against the clock, that will help nine to
Oh,
two.
very, very important. Okay, 20 seconds gone, a third of the way through the challenge. He's caught in a couple. How's he doing, Neil?
He's not doing too badly at all. Although he hasn't
He's
actually
doing
got that many
all right.
blocks flashing yet, he's coloured in a lot of lines. Now grab that clock. That's it.
That's it, he's frozen. He's frozen the enemy. He's got this. He's got
as many as
this.
he
He's
can
got
while he's
this.
got the chance.
Okay, well, he's just about halfway through. He's got, in fact, 23 seconds left. He's going to have to more
Yeah,
now.
he's
What's
won
the
it.
sweet here?
The sweet is just another icon. It doesn't do anything because he's already frozen the hand.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got this,
Otherwise,
mate.
that
So
would have
Oh, my
been-
word,
yeah,
he's got
look, he's
half the
walking
screen
it.
full there.
Oh,
He's
but
got
that hand's
12
back in
seconds
action.
left.
I'm
This is
guessing
gonna be
he's
very,
played
very
this
close.
before.
10, 9,
Look at
8,
him.
7, 6, 5,
Oh, I don't think he's going to make it. He's not going to make it. Oh, and he got eaten at the last
The
minute.
crowd go
Oh
wild.
my word, he was so close, but
Oh.
George has been scored.
Bless him. He died with 2 seconds to go. Here he goes.
What can I say? That was a very, very tough challenge, but I was left unfulfilled. Scott, plank. Dolat, plank. George, you came so very, very close, but ultimately, plank. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our 3 planks.
All 3 of them are planks. That's it. Mum, I was on telly tonight. Oh yeah, how'd it go?
And
He
that's
called
it
me a
for tonight.
plank.
So it's time now for a lovely cup of orange zinger, and we'll see you all again next week for another Games Master. Good night.
There he goes, putting on his smoking jacket. And he's off to fulfil his evening needs with the man who plays the xylophone himself. I tell you what, I do enjoy rewatching those Game Master things. I just think they're so good, you know. Anyway, what did we think of that episode? Oh, I thought it was pretty decent, actually. Annabelle Croft, what a girl she was. I forgot all about her, you know. Yeah. Nice English, pretty lady. Bless her. We have an empty glass, which means only one thing, people. Time for a refill. Because it is Christmas after all. Now, coming up, this next bit I'm so excited for this. It's only a short clip. Oh, sorry, I opened that right next to my mic, so it probably maybe deafened a few of you. Oh, got you all thirsty and running off to your fridge going, I want a beer. I need a beer. Anyway, just pour that one up. I hope your Christmas plans are all going well. I'll be absolutely honest, this weekend, as you'll see in the vlog, it's been pretty, not hectic, it's been like, yeah, we're done, we're ready to go, and then you're not, and then you go out and buy more bits, and it's like, oh my God. Anyway, catch up on the comments, people. What's what you good people have had to say for yourselves. Okay, I'll tell you what, if I move this over here a minute, I could look at you while I'm reading them. Makes a bit more polite, isn't it, shall we say? Anyway, yeah. Oh, Henny, she having a good old laugh. Good old. I would go for George because his name. I think we're there. Right. Good evening, Craig. I am loving your badge, sir. I would say we're happy hammers, but I don't think we are at the moment, are we? We just don't seem to be getting any luck, do we? Anyway, onwards and upwards. Light cycles. I'll tell you what, Shepperton, yeah, Light Cycles. I loved Light Cycles as a game, and I think that translated over to sort of, remember the old Nokia phones where you had Snake? Very similar sort of style of game, wasn't it? Welsh, yeah. Oh, it's a Welsh name, is it? Oh, thank you, North East Dad. Retro Dad, sorry. Never knew that. So it's a Welsh name. He's been assaulted by the Green Man. Yeah, I tell you what, Banana Boy. The thing is, though, Banana, what I noticed back then, watching it, the more the show went on, it was like he was getting away with the innuendo, so he starts introducing more and more, shall we say. We've done 3 live streams, and that's episode 3, so I'll be doing 4 next time, obviously. Every time I say a name, it sounds different. You aren't wrong, actually. I don't think anyone quite knows how to pronounce it. George, wow, George looks like he's good at this. They all failed. They none made it, did they? Plank. I mean, I went on a show and was called a plank. That game was well hard, mate. Yeah, it's a new one on me. It's not one I know, actually. Stella ASMR. Yes, I'm liking the style, my friend. Yeah, definitely. We'd love to see Mario Kart Challenge on Games Master. Well, Tom, I reckon they probably did touch on it at some point. One of a kind. Merry Christmas. I do love Games Master. Just makes me want to play my SNES. Yeah, Jason Vogue. Evening, Jason. I hope you're all well and good. Yeah, I think when Game Master was recorded, a lot of it was around the time of obviously SNES, Mega Drive, Amiga, ST, and all that. So it was a great show back in the day, and we used to watch it. I think it was on a Thursday evening. And it was probably on about 6-ish, at Channel 4, I believe. And I think what was good about it, you have to remember, these were the time we didn't have the internet and that at the time. We had magazines. So when it comes to seeing games like this, Games Master was brilliant because you'd sit there and watch it and go, wow, look at that game, isn't it cool, or whatever. Because you obviously never saw games until you either saw them being played in a shop or bought it and got home and was either A, disappointed, or B, genuinely, yeah, happy. Because you made the right choice. Anyway, cheers, people. Stella. Oh, Nugsy, what's he saying? Has anyone seen any of the UFO drones in the US lately? I'll tell you what, we're going to go on for a little bit of a tangent before we do this next excerpt. But Nugsy, I've been watching all those videos on TikTok. I call it TikTok. And yeah, it shows them all coming out of what. That's weird, isn't it? But the fact is, the US government have actually acknowledged it. Yeah, and even Trump, he's had something to say, hasn't he? Anyway, yeah, but Nugsy, that's a whole different bloody ball game, isn't it? And apparently, yeah, the US Air Force bases, we've got them over here. Yeah, the conspiracy theorists in us is all coming out. It's Christmas after all. Seems like a lot of games that weren't well known. Yep. Old Brent platform, yeah. Love the SNES, especially Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario, Killer Instinct. I think we all have, Tom, we all have so many fond memories of the SNES. So I think the best memory I ever have of the SNES for me was probably Street Fighter 2. Because I bought that package with Street Fighter 2 and I just loved it from that moment on, you know what I mean? Evening, Rob. We got here 8-Bit Adam. Evening, 8-Bit Adam. Hope you're all well, sir. We're good. My dad took me and my brother to Games Master Live in 92-93. Ali Pally. Got to meet Dexter Flexter, the second host, Dominic Diamond. Great day out. Mate, that's a great little story. Cheers, Adam. Appreciate you sharing that, sir. Yeah, before the that was magazines. Yeah, I loved them magazines. Me and my mates used to go to John Menzies, and we'd finish school. We'd go in there, we just read all the magazines and leave. Oh, mate, I'd buy one occasionally. Right now it's 10 o'clock for me. Oh, wow, Banana Boy. So where are you, sir? Where are you in the world? Please do drop in the comments. It's just, I just don't do shows like that. Yeah, it's true. They don't do shows like that anymore. That's very cool. Yeah, it's cool. I like that story. They're all over the sky here in Dallas, the drones. Very strange. So, Justin, give us your quick take on it. Is it human or is it alien? Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 and Turbo. They were just the business, weren't they? Anyway, I'm just going to set up the next bit of the stream here. And I'm really looking forward to this. It's Game Master again, but it's a special from 1993. It's only an excerpt, because, hey, it's Christmas after all. I should have a hat on, really, shouldn't I? Maybe I could go and get my Christmas hat. What do you think? Anyway, go and get me Christmas hat, put me Christmas hat on, have a few beers. But anyway, yeah, the 1993 is this little segment. It's from a Christmas special that Games Master did. And it's all it shows him going Christmas shopping. Now, I'm assuming, looking at the video, and I've not watched it in its entirety, I've literally just checked it throughout to check that I did a snippet to check it don't crash or anything. And it's all about what video games to buy that Christmas. So it's going to be quite an interesting segment, I think, because it's 1993, so I was 20 at the time, and video games was not on my list of importance at that stage of life. Going out, drinking, partying, attending concerts was my priority then. So, but I think you talk to a lot of retro gamers. We all had that phase in life where we sort of fell away from video gaming for a while and got on with adult things. And guess where we all ended up? Back video gaming. Oh, yes, indeed. Cheers. This is to all the video gamers. Old and new. You're all welcome here. Oh, yes. Right, okay, quick catch up with the comments. I'm going to set up the Adam's Family on the SNES. Who else we got here? Right, okay. Right, that's T-o'clock for Banana Boy. 6 o'clock just don't show. It's very cool. 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock show. Yeah, it's about that sort of time, I remember. Also, I really look forward to it. Double tape decks and a new game from a mate. Double tape decks. Oh, do you remember if you used to go around people's houses and if they had a double tape deck, you'd get excited. You'd be like, oh, could you just do me a copy of that? Not that we ever did. Yeah, you know it. Human all day just wish the government would come out and explain what's going on. Oh, excellent. I'm loving this. We've got a bit of conspiracy theory going on here. I was playing The Biz on the Spectrum the other night. I got a #1 single in the charts. The Biz. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever played The Biz. I played Rockstar Ate My Hamster, and I absolutely love that game. That's a brilliant game. And manager popped up to me to write down a code and call a phone number for a prize. How old school. Boom. Mate, I tell you what, Shep in the studio, it's proper. The Biz. I'm going to check that one out, mate. Thanks, Tom. I was about 7-8 years old. Cool. Bought the game Destroy All Humans earlier. Today is the first I've heard about these UFO drones. Coincidence? Well, Oliver, mate, them drones are up there, and Destroy All Humans is a great little game. You sort of, yeah, you're flying around a little UFO with your little zapper gun. Yeah, zapping up cows and things, if I recall. How are you liking the new indie game? I don't have an Xbox, so I can't play it. I'm stuck on... Right, okay, the new indie game. I've not played it much this week, but I've given it some time. And I have to say, I'm just really enjoying it. For me, for those that have played Uncharted 2, take Uncharted 2, throw Indiana Jones into the equation, stir it up, and that's exactly what you're getting with absolutely amazing graphics. It's a brilliant Indiana Jones style movie story, but in a game. So yeah, really, really good. In '93, I wasn't even a fool, mate. 8 years before you were born. Maybe so, Emily, but you've got great taste in video games because you're collecting retro. So happy days indeed. The hard drive you've got to play Switch, etc. is class. Yeah, it's interesting, mate. It's interesting. Plenty of ROMs on there. They're not over expensive either. And it's SSD, the latest one I reviewed, so that's pretty cool. Merry Christmas to you as well, Ray. I hope you're all well and good. Merry Christmas. The Biz was actually written by the same guys that played Frank Sidebottom, if you're familiar with him. Top Gator, Frank Sidebottom. Did he have like a... I describe it as a cardboard head. You know what I mean, don't you? Happy Christmas from Ireland, OG, you the family. We always have a good one here, sir, and I hope you all do as well. But we'll come to the Christmas messages right at the end of the stream. Right, anyway. I'm going to get set up now for 1993. Yes, we are going to do a bit of time travelling, my good people. Just bear with why I do. Bear with why I do. I'm really looking forward to this section myself because I've not seen it, so I want to watch it as well. Because as I say, back in '93, video gaming was not my... That's the one. Was not my main priority, shall we say, in life. No. It was more about yeah, going out partying, enjoying myself, doing all that good stuff that I'd done. Talking about enjoying myself, I could do with letting out some water, you know. Oh, so I'm going to go let some water out. I might even grab a Christmas hat. And anyway, guys, what are you thinking of the t-shirt? Bit of Metallica. 2 minutes. And just like that, people, I am back in the room. Metallica shirt and all. I'm lucky the toilet is just there. Anyway, enough about my ablutions. Cheers, people. Shepperton Studios is liking the shirt. I have to say, I'm liking it too. Mrs. OG said to me this morning, come down and said, another new t-shirt. I have to admit, I do buy a lot of t-shirts. I like them. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get on to this next bit. I'm really looking forward to this. I really, really am. So as you can see here, this is taken from Games Master 1993 Christmas special. It's only a short segment. It's about 3.5 minutes, something like that. And it's what games to buy for people that Christmas, you know. So I think it's going to be interesting because, yeah, I'll say, I don't remember this era much particularly well. So let's just crack on with it, I think, you know what I mean. Let's just crack on. Here it is. Let's go.
With only 4 days to go, I finally dragged myself off to acquire some Christmas goods.
Oh, hello. Did you see that? There he is. He's in, I'm guessing, looking at this, he's in, knowing that area at the time, that's where I was going to a lot of metal gigs and stuff at the time. That looks like HMV Oxford Street to me. It's a huge store, massive store. But he's running around Oxford Street with a couple of Jawas. Yes, those little creatures from Star Wars. Now, as we know, this guy also likes his sexual innuendos. So let's see. As we saw there, he was looking at a very nice calendar to start with.
The Super Nintendo Christmas will be dominated by Donkey Kong Country, essentially a platform game. It does import next generation graphics using a silicon graphics machine. However, this doesn't hide the fact that it's actually very dull. While we're on the subject of overrated games...
Sorry, is it just me? He said Donkey Kong Country on the SNES is very, very dull. Dominic Diamond, my friend, I think you need to up your game, son.
Rise of the Robots, the game that's taken about 40 years to finally get here. I can sum up Rise of the Robots in 2 words. 70 quid. No thank you.
Talking about game, did you see that? 70 notes, he just dropped it. Rise of the Robots was 70 quid when it came out back then. Good God, man, that was an awful game, wasn't it? Good God, I've got it on the Mega Drive, I think. Yeah. What a bloody bad game that is. 70 notes. I'll tell you what, we paid through the roof. It gets me now because quite often there'll be little debates online about prices of games. And we say, oh, you know, and I'm the same. I debate the price of the new Grand Theft Auto when that comes out. And I said this is going to be a game changer in respect of, I believe that the price of that's going to be about a ton, right? Ton plus. But then back then, in the 90s, we were paying £50+ for a game anyway. You know, especially in cartridges and everything else. And if it was an import game, my God, it was even more.
The Super Nintendo game this year, however, for me, Street Racer, half the price of Rise of the Robots, only 35 quid. The game which kicks Super Mario Kart's pants into next week.
Street Racer is better than Mario Kart. Dominic Diamond, I don't know how you're going down on this episode, son, but I'm glad you gave that a good review because I picked it up recently for the Mega Drive. I paid 12 quid for it recently.
Earthworm Jim, you cannot beat. Definitely the most imaginative platform game ever written. Puts Donkey Kong to complete shame.
The most imaginative platform game ever written puts Donkey Kong to shame. It's good. But I don't think it's that good.
Once again, in terms of good value for money, Mega Bomberman, the Mega Drive version of Super Bomberman, 30 quid. Now that is absolutely brilliant. Again, you can link it up, you can have multiplayer fun, 1 to 4 players, and it's rather smart. The big question facing Sega owners this Christmas, do they buy a 32X or not? Ooh. Well, yes, it is good, but it's only a year until Sega's new Saturn comes out, so... The other thing you ought to bear in mind is don't pay too much attention to things like this, which says 50 quid off 32X software. It's actually £5, £10 off vouchers. And when you consider there's only 3 32X games out, this is a little bit of advertiser's license.
So what do we think of that? The Sega 32X, I do remember that coming out, and my God, there was a bit of hype about it. But as you said there, you know, you had to wait a year, and so do you invest in that, or do you wait for the Saturn to come out?
There's been a huge boom in PC buying this year. This is probably the ultimate. It comes from L&X. It's got a very compact CPU, but...
Watch them little jowers with him. They're throwing stuff around and everything. They're a couple of naughty little elves, mate. They're like, yeah, naughty little jowers, them guys.
It's got a Pentium chip, 100 megahertz clock speed, 1000 meg hard drive and 64 meg RAM. It also has an unfeasibly large monitor. All this means it could probably tell you when you needed to change your pants, but at £6,000, you probably couldn't afford it.
Did you hear that PC spec? My God, £6,000. Hey, good God, mate. It just goes to show how PC prices have, over the years, dropped. My God, I'm enjoying this. This is a great little trip down memory lane.
As far as the PC is concerned, this is doomed to, everybody's heard about it by now. There's no need for me to say anymore. If you haven't got it yet, you are a pillock. But as far as value for money...
If you haven't got it yet, you are a pillock. It was good, wasn't it? You know how to talk to the audience.
It's difficult to beat the X-Wing CD-ROM set. You've got the original X-Wing game plus the 2 data discs Imperial for suit and B-wing, plus even more historical missions to play. All of this for 40 quid, which is excellent value. Now, all this official stuff's very well and good, but if you're an impatient young pup who longs to get their hands on some foreign elements, the best thing to do is to visit one of this country's quality import shops, like this one.
That shop he's outside of, I could be wrong, but that is just around the corner from Oxford Street, and that looks like what is today a CEX store. The official first CEX store that's still open. There was one open before it in Tottenham Court Road, but that closed down. But that one is still open. That looked just like it, and they used to import games.
Away from me, wearing Ridge Racer pants, is the Sony PlayStation, costing 750 quid. There's about 4 games.
Sony PlayStation, 750 quid. My God. That was obviously Ridge Racer. What a game on that system that was.
Available for it. Closest to me wearing Virtua Fighter flavoured pants, we have the Sega Saturn. That weighs in at 600 notes, and there's about 7 games available.
£600 for a Sega Saturn then, obviously on import. There was only 6 games available. My God, that was some investment, wasn't it?
So why are they so expensive? I mean, people will be watching this at home, their toes curling at 750 quid, 600 quid. Why is it so much?
Well, basically, Sony don't want to launch this product as with Sega in this country, so we had to go out ourselves to Japan and go to retail shops in Japan and buy them there. You can't get them in Japan right now, you can't get them anywhere. They sold out in Japan within 24 hours. So this price has to be as it is. It will drop dramatically over the next 3 weeks when supply overcomes demand.
Right. So with my...
Now I'll tell you what, right? Actually, that's a great shot. We're just going to pause it on that. I am right. If you know the area, please do drop in the comments. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. Is that a CEX store? That looks like a CEX store. Is it Rathbone Place or something like that? Don't quote me on that. I'm sure that's Rathbone Place or something like that. Anyway, did you see them Jawas in there? He's saying, oh yeah, that one's 600. They're picking them up now, putting them in their bags. I bet they didn't pay, people. I bet they didn't pay. Anyway, let's check out the comments. No, we'll finish watching this segment, then I'll catch up on all the comments. This is pretty good. I'm enjoying this.
Firmly in their bulging sacks, and goblins were lucky enough to get to walk home, while I was forced to seek other methods of transport.
Oh my God, did you see that, people? So what do we think of that? That was a right little trip down memory lane, wasn't it? And am I right in saying that was the original sort of CEX? I'm sure it's still the one, Rathbone Place. I could be wrong, Now, let's catch up on your comments there from the memories of them years, you know what I mean? Oh, and then we're going to play some Millionaire. Oh, see if you can't get us to the million tonight, people. Right, here we go. Fantastic shot. I think we've done that. Comment. Oh, here we go. Wilson Gromit. Not I've done that on best band ever. Nugsy likes a bit of Metallica. Bless him. I can't remember anything. Right. Okay. No. This is fun. I've got to go back. I'm just trying to catch up to where we are with the comments, people. Merry Christmas too. Thank you. PS1 heavy hitter. That's Joshy. Right, Shepperton Studios. That's him at John Main. Cool, I know. 93 was the year. Sega CD game come out. Sonic CD. Merry Christmas. Thank you, James Paul, sorry. Merry Christmas to you and you guys too. John Main Tragic End. Nice shirt, my dude. Thank you, Shepperton. 93, I was listening to Nirvana all day, every day. My brother, right, I'm going off on a little tangent here, but it's only take a second to tell you the story. At the time, I was working for a company called Hill Audio. It was my first job out of school, and they were a PA system supplier for rock bands and bands in general. And we used to do tour stuff for PA systems for world tours for bands. The company did Live Aid, the original Live Aid. We did bands like Marillion and that. But a guy I worked with in the section I worked with, he was massively into grunge music. He was into all sorts of new music as it got released. And we used to go together, finish work, a few beers, and go to so many gigs in central London now. I mean, you had the Marquee Club, you had the Astoria Theatre, and others all in that area. And I saw Nirvana at the Astoria Theatre on the Nevermind tour. who else did I see at that time? I saw Mudhoney, Soundgarden, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I saw them all, honestly, small little venues. It was a great time, mate. It was an absolute great time. Yeah, it just took me back there, Justin. Yeah, Nirvana, every day. I was lucky enough to see him. And I've still got the ticket. I can't remember anything. Oh, mate, yeah, really sad to see how they all turned out. My partner and myself were making our firstborn. Well done, Northeastern Dad. You did very well, sir. I'm sure your firstborn has done you proud, buddy. Just started playing through Doom Eternal on the PS4. Mate, what game, Doom. I couldn't play much of Doom and the other sort of games back in the day on PC in particular because I'd play it for 20 minutes and I'd get like a motion sickness. I had to stop playing. And it'd take me an hour to recover. So I soon stopped playing in games. Tickets to see them in Glasgow 94, Saturday never had. Oh, shame, man. Best band ever. So, Nugsy, you're talking about Nirvana there, I'm assuming, sir. Fantastic shirt, mate. Thank you, Dazza Fett. Some great games in 93. The one that sprint of mine growing up, a big safe had Virtual Fire. I loved all the Virtua games, and I think Virtua Cop, though, for me, was a real standout. I love Virtua Cop. Are you going to watch the new Wallace and Gromit short in a few days? I might do. I might not. I really don't know. Definitely the HMV. Cheers, Emmy. Dull nonsense. Donkey Kong is dull. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. £70 would be like more like 130 a day. But bear in mind, back then you could have gone and bought sort of a Zelda Link to the Past or whatever, and paid maybe, poor blimey, 50, 60 quid. Nice SNES copy. Brand new, mint, sealed. Kept it sealed, yeah, it'd be worth a few quid a day, wouldn't it? He's talking nice Donkey Kong. Yes, and I agree with you, Lothberg. Donkey Kong Country is an absolutely amazing game. And over there, actually, just behind, you see them tray things there? I've got a CD in there that come with my original copy of Donkey Kong Country. It's like a musical CD with all different bands doing different songs on there. It's a good nice little addition. Comes as a freebie. He needs to get his facts checked. You ain't wrong there, sir, Banana Boy. John Main, Dead on Arrival. Games are super important. A console, definitely. 32X was underrated. Probably, of course, go third party. Yeah, it could be. 1 year, as I recall, yeah, I used to work in an import shop. Their prices for Neo Geo cards were daylight robbery. I bet they were. I can imagine. That was an amazing. The one import thing, if anything, that would have sold it to me would have been the PC Engine. Oh my God. That was such a sexy little beast of a console. And them little credit cards you slotted in. Oh, mate. Still to this day, that console was well ahead of its time. And the PS1 is awesome, especially at that time. Yeah, it was. Just absolutely great times, weren't they? Catch you in a live stream. Yeah, hi Shimmy. Hope you're well, sir. I did see Nirvana at Reading Festival 91. Amazing lineup that year. Is that the one where he come on and was, you know, they were all sort of saying he's had his day and all that, or was he a support act in that year? I don't know. And Nirvana are awesome. Yeah, do you remember when you got cheat codes at the end of Game Master? Yes, I do. I loved the Marquee. It was the best place to see a gig in London. Yeah, that's a fair gaming. I tell you what, I saw a load of metal bands back there in the day. Spent a lot of time there. Love quiz games, especially buzz games. Me too, Banana Boy. You, my friend, have great choice. And yeah, they're just great games. Love those Donkey Kong games on the SNES. They're all great. They are all great. I want to play the game. Yeah. What a system, well, what some games they released, mate. Absolutely amazing. Master System before that, Rob. Yep, definitely. Cards, my friend. Time Crisis on the PS1 with the PS1, yeah. I had it, and I got an Namco shooter gun with it. Great times. Great times. Anyway, we're going to play some Millionaire now, people. And I figure with this, well, I don't actually know. I say I'll figure with this. I don't know. So I'm saying I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I ain't got a clue, to be absolutely honest. I just need to set it up, don't I? That helps, doesn't it? Let's do the main business first. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you're all set and well and ready to go. I'll tell you what, that's nearly gone, isn't it? Should we finish it? Alright, let's set up my game. Let's set it up through there. I can see the chat then. That helps, doesn't it? Every little helps. Right, so we're going to do a bit of Millionaire. Now, I played this last stream, and I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just such a good game experience, and oh mate, I don't know what sort of delay I've got a little bit left in that one. I don't know why I'm holding you the can to show you a little bit left, because obviously you can't see through it. It's tin. Bit of alley. Yep, so we'll do a bit of Millionaire, people. Now with this, we could geek this right up, and we can select which question packs to use. Okay, so I'm going to use my keyboard on this. Once I've selected that screen. Yes, any button to continue. That theme tune is so good in play. We're definitely solo. It's me, myself and I. And you guys, of course. You guys too. So we ain't playing games tonight. We ain't playing games. This ain't no disco, people. Oh no, we're going straight in on normal. Oh yes, we are. Right, choose your themes. Okay, now I'll tell you what. Because we're gonna play quite a bit of Millionaire tonight. Let's just choose some different themes, because I guess some of you guys know your themes very, very well. Some not so much. So, first one I'm gonna go for is, let's just do right. I tell you, I'm gonna deselect all of these. I ain't playing games, as I said, mate. I'm going for it tonight. So I hope you guys know your Star Wars, because that's the only subject we're going for tonight, alright? Now, let's see how far we can get. With your help, I'm hoping we can do alright. Now, as you remember, last stream, I had to select a character, and we went for Chun, bless her. She was alright, but I tell you, let's mix it up. Let's not go for Chun this time. Let's try someone else. He's 19, he's too young, he won't know the original trilogy. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hang, you're not Nadia? 27. She's a hairdresser. She listens to a lot of people. Georges. He's a caregiver. He's 42. Okay. Ancient art is his passion. Maybe not the biggest Star Wars fan on the world. She's a student. She's 22. I thought that was little question marks on her blouse. It's not. It's yeah, some sort of dodgy pattern. Right, I want someone a little bit. 33, Massimo. He's a CEO and he likes cars. I don't like the look of Massimo. I'm sorry, mate. You ain't our choice. Should we go for her? Lindsay. Or Lindsay. Lindsay. And she loves cinema. It's meant to be, people. It's meant to be. Oh, yes. Right. We're going to do Star Wars and then we'll mix it up. I'll look at the comments, and whichever category you guys vote most, or say most, I'll choose that one. So you've got Harry Potter, football and all that. We just go for it, you know what I mean? As long as we hit 1 million, be happy with me. It's over to you guys. Millionaire. Oh, yes. It's a nice drop of beer there. We got this dodgy host.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Look at his eyebrows. Hey!
It's time
set
to
of
move
brows
on to
there,
a new
isn't they?
question.
Right. What is the title of the first Star Wars film that came out in theatres? Well, come on, guys. We all know it's Star Wars, don't we? He says, hopefully. She laughed.
I think it's A.
I think it's A too. Let's go for it.
I know you are waiting for me to ask you, so let's go.
Yeah,
is this your final answer?
If I press enter, it goes quick. And you can cut through
Calm and serenity are the recipe for success.
Calm and serenity.
Let's go for a whole
I think
new
I picked the
question.
wrong bird here, mate. Was she saying calm and serenity is the best for success? Right, anyway. Who goes looking for Luke Skywalker in the last episode of the movie, The Force Awakens?
Well, I'm completely stuck here.
I'm going to go Ray
Unless...
B. Ray B. Have a look at your comments. What are the stars? I've never watched Star Wars. Henny McCucklock has never watched Star Wars. Henny, what have you been doing with your life? But you know Harry Potter. We'll do Harry Potter after this one. But Henny, I'm sorry. This Christmas, you need to turn that on its head, mate. Seriously. Anyway, who goes looking for Luke Skywalker in the last episode of the Force Awakens? I'm going to say
I'm going
Ray,
to bet on
and I'm looking it straight in.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That's my final answer.
That's my final answer. I can't believe, Henny, you've never watched Star Wars.
You have given your final answer.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, shut
hoping-
up.
Just
Thank
own
you.
it. You got it.
Perfectly executed. Awesome.
I'm
Your
loving
new
her
question
style
is
now.
ready. Good
Right.
luck.
As of 2020, how many seasons are there in the series? Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Right, I'm going to struggle on this because I don't know the Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Well, now.
Because that's a animated series, and I don't do animated stuff. So it's over to one of you guys. Help me out, or do we use a lifeline? Let's hit the shift button here. Actually, let's have a look at my lifelines. I've got 4 lifelines. Phone a friend, 50-50. RC audience. We're RC audience.
Okay, audience, we need some help
It's
here.
we're early, so
if
we
you
don't
would
really
pick up
need
those
your
keypads
input. Yeah.
and enter your votes now.
Beer o'clock, people. Right, what have they done? They're all going A, 7. Well, I'm going A.
Final answer?
If the computer's
sure?
messed me up here, then we're in
Yes,
trouble.
that's my final answer.
Stella, ASMR, AMR,
Okay,
whatever it
the
is. Here we go.
computer validated your answer. That's what we were looking for. That's right.
We're through, people.
And we're still going forward.
Yeah.
No slacking off.
Onwards and upwards, people. Onwards and upwards.
Trust
Cheers.
yourself and your acquaintances for this new question.
Right, here we go. Oh, who captured and left Anakin Skywalker's mother for dead? The Tuscans, the Hutts, Palpatine, or Darth Maul? Who captured and left Anakin's mother for dead? I'm going the Tuscans, as in the Tuscan Rangers. Go. All words to that effect.
A. I have no doubt.
And what will be
Locked,
your
you know,
final
confidence.
answer?
Yeah, just
That's
locked
my
in.
final.
That's the one.
Yes. We did it again.
Perfectly executed. Awesome.
Yes. We're there. We are there. We are rocking.
Let's go
we
for
are
a whole
rolling.
new question.
Whole new question, people. Grand Moff Tarkin asked Leia where the rebel base is. What is her answer? All around. Dantooine. We're on Dantooine. Right. I'm guessing. I'm thinking C, because Leia's in the cell. He comes in and he's threatening we're going to blast, and he says to her something about, I'm sure he said, oh, hang on, I'm questioning myself now. When Graf asks Leia where the rebel base is, what is her answer? Dantooine. We are Dantooine. I'm sure, yeah, Alderaan. I'm sure her home planet is Alderaan, and I'm sure Dantooine is what she says. I'm going C. Let's see what the comments say. Oh, D. Oh no, Shepperton, Dazafet. Look, a guy with the name Dazafet Gaming is saying C. Mate, Fett. Boba Fett, Dazafet. We're going for it, bruv. Dantooine.
We
We're
have to
Dantooine.
tempt fate sometimes.
I'm there.
Okay, C.
Oh, God.
You see, well, you just answered
We are there.
threshold.
£1,000 people. And we still got 3 lifelines, because on this video game they give you 4.
Are you ready for this new question?
What is the name of the first order base in Star Wars: The Force Awakens? Starfiller, Star Leader, Star System, Star Killer, wasn't it? Star Killer. See, I knew it before the answer even come up, so I'm definitely going to.
Sometimes you have to take a chance.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay,
Take
D.
a chance. Just go for it. Come on.
Just
Justice.
you got it.
Boom, boom. There it is.
And we're still going forward. No
We're-
slacking off.
No slacking. No slacking. $2 grand in the bank. There's still 3 lifelines. Can
At
we
the
make a
pace
million?
you're going to make short work of this new question.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, come on. What is the name of the ship Leia Organa is on when Darth Vader attacks it and enters it? Right, look at this. Ready? This is just uncanny. This is uncanny. Ready? I've got a Lego kit next to me here. And it is that ship. And it's called the... Where's the name of the kit? There it is. Excuse the sound. 10-4. 10-4. Ah, dear. There it is. Tentative V1. 10-4. It's that one. 10-4. Yeah, that's the
Let's go
one.
with D.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Boom. Rock and roll.
Wow, I'm completely stuck here.
What actor plays Lando Calrissian in the movie Star Wars Solo? Star Wars Story. Right, okay. Oh. I might need a bit of help here, people. I'm guessing Michael B. Jordan, but you know, if I'm being absolutely honest, I don't know. I know the Lando Calrissian character in Empire and Return of the Jedi, but Solo, Star Wars, I've only ever seen Solo once, because it's not the best Star Wars film out there. What guys, what are you saying? B. Donald Glover. And you saying B, Donald Glover. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going with you guys, alright?
I believe in my gut and I'm choosing B.
Everyone's saying B. Everyone's saying B. It's got to be B.
Most important.
You know your stuff. You're better than half the audience. In fact, you are the audience.
Perfectly executed. Awesome.
Awesome. 8 grand. Oh, what was the name of Rose Tico's sister who gave her life in the evacuation of Dakar? Oh, mate, I'm struggling here. I love Star Wars, but I'm more an original trilogy sort of guy. So this is, what's the name of Rose Tico's sister who gave her life in the evacuation of Dakar? Hayes, Gwen, Page or Kelly? I'm guessing, I'm going to go, if I had to guess this, I would say Hayes. But I'm now going to look at your answers. Donald Glover, B. Hayes. We got a few more saying Hayes? No, we got Shepperton saying C. Page, Tico, Page. Oh, C. Someone's saying A. Oh, we've got a bit of a conflict going on here, people. What to do? A. Page, Tico, which is C. C is the predominant answer you guys are saying. You're all saying C. But I tell you, some of you are putting it in numerous times. It tells me you know.
I would say C. Final answer.
Is that your final answer?
I hope so.
Yes,
I'll say
that's my final.
Just you got it.
Well, that was a really close call.
It was.
Phew.
Phew. What planet does Ahsoka Tano come from? Right, I have to admit straight away, I'm not even going to attempt to answer this one, simply because, right, I'm an original trilogy sort of guy. I like my original Star Wars. So all this sort of lore and everything else with it. Right, now when this come out, Josh said to me, oh, are you watching that, Little OG? I said, nah. He said, and I said, oh, you mean, and I could never really pronounce it because I didn't know the animated series. And he said, oh yeah, that Ahsoka. Yeah, so it becomes Ahsoka in our house. Anyway, from what planet does she come from? I have no idea. Let's see. We're not going to let you lose, bro. Cheers, Shepperton. I appreciate you. Boom. So what are we going for on this one? Do we know or do we use a lifeline? Same Hero G, no idea. Oh, Dad's Effect Gaming is saying A. Tom Higgins is saying A. And North East Retro Dad is also saying A. I tell you what, you guys, I'm going with you. I'm going with this. We got this. Harry Potter after this. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter films and I've read every single Harry Potter book.
Answered with flying colours.
But my retention for memory isn't great, so I'll rely on you Harry Potter fans out there. What did Operation Cinder entail, which caused Iden Vizio to change? Oh, I ain't got a blooming clue on this one. Destroying any trace of the Empire, destroying a planet of political refugees, testing a new war weapon, building a secretary army class. Oh, I don't know. This might as well just be written in Greek. I'll tell you, I'm going to use a lifeline because you've got them there. Before I put you guys under pressure, let's use a lifeline. Let's go 50-50.
From now on, the 50-50 will remove 2 wrong answers to get you out of this predicament.
Come on, let's do it. Right, okay. So it's left as A, destroy any trace of the Empire. And testing a new war weapon. So A or C, people. A or C. Right. Oh, we've got a bit of problem going on with the chat here, people. Oh, mate. Definitely A. I'm not sure. C, I think it's A. Daz Effect Gaming is saying C. Tom Higgins is saying C. C. D, this is hard, I don't know. No, I don't either, D. Man, I don't know. Oh, actually, D is saying D. Oh, I don't know. A, C, oh, mate. Do you know what? Right, okay, I'm going to have a look here. Oh, do you know what? I was just about to say, Daz Effect Gaming, we're going with your answer here. Because you know your stuff. But you just put, oh, I'm changing away. You're not helping me, guys. They are getting tough, though, aren't they? These questions are tough. Man, where's my mate Al Belsey when I need him? I'll tell you what, he knows his Star Wars. Although I don't know if he'd struggle on this. We're going to use a lifeline. Let's do a phone a friend.
Let's call your friend, hoping to get the right answer to this embarrassing question.
It's not an embarrassing question. Shut up, you with the brows. Right. Who shall I phone? Grandmother, cousin, childhood friend or sister? Let's go for a childhood friend, Antonio. He'll know.
Hello, Antonio. We need your help because Lindsay is stuck on a question.
Oh, I might be able to help her, but just maybe.
Believe in yourself. You'll see. I'm sure that you're going to be able to help our contestant.
Good evening, Antonio. Don't be afraid. This is completely up your alley. Just concentrate.
It's A. It's obvious. That's the right answer.
Right. Are we going with Antonio? Let's have a look what you guys say. No Googling. Yes, no Googling. Don't be cheating. It's only a game after all. It's not real money, people. How many pops can't Google if that's cheating? No Googling, people. I don't know what it's from. A. He said A, so let's go with him.
A.
He sounded really confident, didn't he?
You had to make a choice.
He
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That will be my final answer.
Yes, we're going for it.
That's the one.
Boom! There it is. I'll tell you what, this next
We're still going forward. No slacking off.
These questions are getting tough now. I had no idea what relevance
Now
that
let's
was.
go to the next question, if you don't mind.
Oh, I do mind. Which of these Star Wars characters is a basilisk? Oh my god. I am completely lost here. Dexter Jetster, Sifo Dias, Zam Wessel, Ploken. I'll be honest, mate. A basilisk. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. It's over to you guys, or else I'm going to have to use a lifeline. Oh dear. Right, here you go. I'm looking at that screen, because that's my other monitor, that's where I'm seeing the chat, so it's not like I'm ignoring you, not looking at you people. I'm looking over here to see if I can get the right answer in. Alright, okay, so what we got? Well, no, C. I do know this one. Oh, Shepton Studio says he knows it and he thinks it's A. Daz Effect Gaming is thinking it's a C. It's a lizard who is a lizard character. Oh, I don't blooming know. This is tough as boots, isn't it, mate? I tell you. It's like playing Ghosts and Goblins all over again. Whew. Right. I'm going to look at the comments now. And we'll see. I think it's A. That's Shepperton Studios. I think it's C. That's Des Effect Gaming. It's a lizard who think that. Someone's Hero Zero saying A. 8-Bit Adam A. I'm certain of it. Nick's Comics is saying A. Tom Higgins is saying A. I think.
A. I have no doubt.
I have no idea either.
You make it look.
I hope you guys ain't Googling. No cheating.
The game is off to a good start, but you shouldn't stop there.
Following Order 66, in which Astrofield did the surviving Jedi and their allies take refuge?
Well,
straight away,
I'm completely stuck here.
For whatever reason, I don't know why, I'm saying Sector 6, D. I don't know why. That's come straight to me, Sector 6. I'm thinking Sector 6. Right, okay. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going with my gut this time. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use a lifeline. Forget, I've only got one lifeline left, and that is flip the question. Look, this is 125,000 question. So we're 3 questions away from the millions. Do I reserve the lifeline? Let's go and look at your comments. This is what you were saying. Sounds too generic for Star Wars. I'd go with either B or C. Does affect gaming, saying A. Oh, do you know what? I think these are getting too hard. We're going to use a lifeline, people.
You choose to use your flip lifeline. You are careful. Well done.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys, if you knew it, but hey, I wouldn't take a gap.
The game is getting tougher now with this brand new question.
Which is from the planet Kuriva. Oh my god, this is really... I haven't got a clue. This, honestly, I love Star Wars, but this stuff is just going... It's going straight over my head, mate. Over to you guys. Honestly, we're out of lifelines. It's down to you. So, which of these characters is from the planet Kuriva? Pascal Argente. It's like me pronouncing all them foreign beers I get on the channel, innit? Zin Pornes, Barna Bremu, Kin Rob. I really don't know. And I'm just going to leave it to you guys. I'm going to read your comments and see. Because I ain't got a clue, mate. How the bloody hell they come up with that? It's beyond me. Right, okay. All this is so intense. You ain't joking, Banana Boy, mate. Come on, can you win me some extra coin here? Right, Heroes at Zeros is saying A. This is some extended universe stuff. Shepperton Studios. I think you ain't wrong, mate. I ain't got a clue what's going on here. Right, Heroes at Zeros said A. He's now going with B. Shepperton Studios saying A, I think. That's a fair. I don't know this one. No, neither do I, mate. And remember, no Googling, no Googling. It's only for fun, people. It's only for fun. John Man, OG, I think, mate. King Rob. You wish that was you. I tell you what, maybe there's something in there. King Rob. Me being Rob. Do you reckon it's worth the gamble? Do we go D? Do we do it? Do we go D? Tell you what. But no one else mentioned D. Going B, B, A. A couple have said A. A couple said, tell you what, I'm going Pesso Argente.
You seem to be convinced,
yeah,
but
I'm convinced.
Is this your... Yes.
Oh my god, who got that?
Calm and serenity are the recipe for success.
Alec, you, my friend, are the man. He just put here, it's the bartender in episode 2.
Here's
he
a new
talks to
question.
Obi-Wan. I never knew that, mate. Good God. Wow. God damn.
No, but I'm sure that I have the right answer.
I've not even read this next question. Not just give the answer, it gave the backstory to it. Good God. Anyway, thank you very much. Which criminal was the Mandalorian ordered to liberate from a prison ship? A. Zion. B. Q90. Berg. Or Quinn. Right, I've seen the Mandalorian, and I'm thinking, for whatever reason, and I'm probably completely wrong, I'm thinking D. Quinn. D. Quinn. But now looking at it, could be Zion. Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't actually know. Oh, mate. Right, Northeast Retro Dad is saying D. How many of you know the Mandalorian? That is the question. Quinn. Everyone's saying Quinn and D. I tell you what, that was my go-to, firstly. And they always say on these shows, don't they, that you should always follow your gut. So I said Quinn, so I'm going. Let's do it. I'm just locking it in. I'm locking it in.
That is correct.
I said boom. There it is.
That was a
I said
really close
boom.
call. Phew.
Phew. $500,000. We're on a £1 million question. Right, now seriously guys, at home, no cheating, no looking this up through Google or anything else.
The game
Let's
is
just
getting
play
tougher
it. Let's just see
with
if we
this
get
brand new question.
Because it's only a laugh, isn't it? What type of ship is Tantive T? Oh my god. Well, take a look. This is a Tantive 4, or not 4, the 1V model that I have here before me. So, does it say anything on here? Not that you'd have this in the studio. So what type of ship is it? Does it say on here? Starship Collection. I don't think it's going to say. It doesn't. It's no use looking at that. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to let you guys... Yeah, Emily, I've just checked the box as you saw there. There's nothing going on with that one. I haven't got a clue. We haven't got a lifeline, have we? I know I've used all my lifelines. I'm still looking in case the computer's messed up, but it hasn't. So, either way, we're locked in at 32,000. Now, if I was playing this for real and we got this far, I would now just be running off with the money. No, give me the money. I'm going. But it's over to you guys. Let's see what you say. Okay, A. Doesn't sound in the box, no. A tabletop game model. It's CR90, Shepperton Studios. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, I tell you what, that's really interesting because, as you say, with the board game.
A. I have no doubt.
That's
Is
why
that
you would
your
know
final
it.
answer?
That's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together. We have a new big winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well done.
Damn. That's awesome. So what happens when we get a meal? Do they send it me in the check, or do you think they digitally transfer it via my sort of Steam account or something? Yeah. Come on, now what happens? Ernie. Oh. Wow. What can I say on that? If it wasn't for you guys joining at home, I would not have got... I've probably got 1,000. If I was lucky. Do you know what I mean? That was... some of them questions are tough. But that very last question, and I think what did it is the... as you say, the board game. Talking the board game, I've got the... is that Star Wars Armada? Because I've got a sealed copy of that up there. And yeah, I don't know what it's selling for now. It's still sealed. I've never used it, but I need to sell it. So I need to get that sold at some point. Anyway, let's play again. But this time we're going to do Harry Potter. So we're going to play. Honestly, that's great. And then we're going to catch up with the comments in a minute. There we go, solo. Gonna go normal. We ain't taking out the easy option here. Right, okay, so we're gonna remove Star Wars this time. And we go Harry Potter. Oof, next. Right, so we got to choose the character that we're gonna play the Harry Potter round with. But before we do that, let me check out the comments, people. Because this has been damn good. I've thoroughly enjoyed this stream. This is good stuff. Doesn't sound the box. No, it doesn't, Tom. I was really surprised actually. Probably does in the manual to build it. Which brings me to another point. I was going to do a live stream where I was going to, and I thought about it, I toyed with this tonight, where I was going to build a section of this Lego model. So I'm going to have a camera on the Lego build, and on the stream you're going to have a little manual so you can see and follow as I go along. So I was going to do a bit of the build and then do other bits. So if you want to see that in future streams, let me know, people. Anyway. Yes, you weren't wrong, Emily. I'll tell you what, you weren't wrong, mate. These guys know their stuff, don't they? Good God. A few vintage toys of the Rebels blockade runners. Definitely A. Does affect you know your stuff, my friend. My God. I'll tell you what, if I ever do make it onto the real Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a lot of you good people will be making my list of friends to call. For sure. B for me, B for get in. Yeah, we did well there, guys. Points on you tonight, definitely, mate. I'm waiting for that digital million from Steam to come through. I've just checked the bank app. It ain't through yet, strangely. What a game. Cheers, Emily. Yeah, it was. But Emily, you've got to come into your own now. I should be good at this if you've gone on rusty. Right, okay, I think the thing is, right, any music category, I tell Nugs, I think there probably is. We'll do a bit of music next. Josh OG, blah, 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 your favourite Christmas movie. Favourite Christmas movie. Oh, in this week's vlog, which will be dropping Tuesday, all being well, we watched a new one this weekend. Weren't bad actually, so I will show you in there. My Star Wars is a lot better than Harry Potter. Okay, Massimo, have you ever spelled his name? Like, sub and share. Thank you, Doug. See, shouting me out like that. Do hit the like button, people, because I appreciate it. Makes me happy, man. But you know that. Right, anyway, let's get on. Let's crack on. So we're going to go Harry Potter now. And I hope, Henny, you're there. I hope you're coming to your own now. Because over you guys. Are we going to stick with Lindsay? Let's just stick with Lindsay. I don't know why. She got us a meal last time, so hey, it's not so loud. My last pint
Welcome back to Who Wants to
Star
Be
Wars
a
Lego
Millionaire?
stream is a yes from Tom. Well, don't see why not. I'd incorporate other things in it. It won't just be a Star Wars Lego stream.
Good evening, everyone. Given how many butterflies I have in my stomach, tonight it's all stress and glitter.
So let's get started then. 15 questions, 4 lifelines, £1 million.
Best
of
luck.
luck. It's time to play Who
Who
Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I do. Let's go. Let's go.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time, in theory.
Right, what is the name of the official vehicle that takes students to Hogwarts? Right. Before we get into these questions, I've seen every Harry Potter film. I've read every Harry Potter book, but I don't retain as much information as I should do. So in terms of knowledge, when it comes to Harry Potter, I'm probably about a 5 out of 10. And bear in mind, I would say my knowledge base of Star Wars was probably greater than Harry Potter. So this section is down to you guys to play. I'm just going to sit back and just press the buttons. But I think I know the answer to this one, as probably you all do. And we're going to Hogwarts Express, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. B. Nick's Comics is saying, hey, the Hogwarts Amtrak. We ain't going for that one, matey. No. My mate, Henny McCuck says B. Now, Henny
I'm sure that it's B.
knows her stuff
Okay,
on Harry Potter.
we have faith.
As does Emily.
Final answer? You sure?
Oh, hang on. Emily's analysing the question.
That's my final
there.
answer.
Question is wrong. The only going to help me or not.
Now it's time
Oh
to
my
find
god,
out
if
the
we
correct
don't
answer.
make $1 million on your guys'
done.
knowledge,
You
we ain't
got
going to
it.
make this.
Calm and serenity are the recipe for success.
Calm and serenity are the recipes for success.
And let's go for a whole
you
new
got
question.
How many Harry Potter books are there, including the stage play sequel? Right, okay. Oh, blimey. Well, was there 6 or 7 Harry Potter books in total? I'm guessing 6. A stage play sequel? I've not read the stage play sequel. I don't know. It's over to you guys. I'm coming back in a second. Get your answers up on the screen, please. And I'm back in the room. Right, let me check out your answers on this one. So 8. Tommy is saying 8. D 8. Right, silly me. Wait. Oh, Emily. Emily had a bit of a worry there, a bit of a wobble. Okay. Did Henny put an answer in? Henny, where was your answer for that one? Oh dear. Right, okay. Has to be 7 books. A, so 8. Tom, yes, right. I'm liking that there. He has got 7. Alright, okay, so what we go for? I'll go for. Oh, hang on. The answers are all over the place. Tom Higgins is saying 8. A, someone's saying 8, which is also 8. D, 8. I'll tell you what, the majority of you are saying 8, so we're going 8. We're going 8.
I would say A.
You figured it out perfectly.
I'll tell you what, I was a bit worried there. That was only what, the £500 question,
And we're still going
£200
forward.
question. Good
No
God,
slacking off.
people.
This new question shouldn't
Henny,
give you
where
a hard
are
time,
you? We
in
need
theory.
you now. Oh dear. Oh, she's back. Me and hubby say 8. Good job you did with that. Which defence against the dark arts professor forbid their students from performing magic? Again, like foreign beers, I apologise for my mispronunciations. Quirinius Quirrell, Dolores Umbridge, Remus Lupin, Alastor Moody. Right, okay. Defence against the arts professor forbid them from performing. Was it Dolores Umbridge? She was the one who liked the cats, if I recall. Nothing wrong with cats. I like cats myself. In case you didn't know. B. Right, okay. Huddison, how you doing, my man? If any of you are into chilling with live streams or just whatever, check out Huddison's channel. He does flight sims and their live streams just chill, people. Anyway, B. I think B is definitely the right answer. Huddison, I didn't have you down as a Harry Potter fan, my friend, but hey, even I knew it was Dolores.
I'm going to bet on B.
And now to the
We're
most
betting
important
down
question
on B.
of all.
Dolores, we
Is
got
this
this.
your final
Come
answer?
on.
That will be my final
Yeah, it's the
answer.
final answer. Yeah, shut up.
You pulled it off.
I tell you, this is such good fun.
Making
This game.
progress.
I've got family coming at Christmas, and I'll tell you what.
I think we all agree
I
that
think
we
I'd
can move
crack
on
out
to
the
this
buzz
new
in the living
question.
room. That could go. Right, who does Jacob Kowalski fall in love with? Tina Goldstein, Queenie Goldstein, Letza Lestrange, Seraphina Picari. I haven't got a clue, people. I ain't got a clue. Over to you, or do we use a lifeline? Come on, Henny. Come on, Emily. And come on, Alison. Tell me your stuff. Right, okay, what we got here? Because there's a delay in the chat and the game, I have to sort of play a bit of catch up, you know what I mean? I said catch up, not ketchup. That's a Fat Gaming saying B. Mick Dudley, Emily Pops 100% B. Right, now listen, I don't have a clue. Really, Henny doesn't know. Henny, I had faith in you with this. It's only the one question though. And I've always said this about Millionaire. People say, well, how didn't they know the answer to that? The answer's only easy if you know it. And that is so bang on. But we're looking at B. We are looking at B. So don't worry, Henny. I still have faith in you. You'll come through in the later rounds, I am sure.
I'm choosing B.
Queenie Goldstein is the answer. And we have agreed,
It's time to move on
people. But
to the new
remember,
question.
we still have lifelines. Oh, yes, indeed. What is a mudblood? I know this. It's a non-magical person. It was something. Someone with 2 muggle parents. No, that's not wrong. Someone with 1 muggle parent. I'm thinking B. Am I right in saying B? I'm thinking B. B. Right, okay. It's the pressure. Yeah, I know what you mean, Henny. It gets to us all. It gets to us all. Oh. Talking of pressure, I'll tell you what, Huddison, I've yet to play the new Flight Sim 2024. Oh, everyone's saying A. Someone with muggle parents, with 2 muggle parents. Oh, I was thinking it was B. Oh, A. Everyone's saying A. Oh no, Henny's saying B. She's agreeing with me. No, I think it's both parents. Oh, this is stressful. Help, people, help. Emily's shouting, no, it's A. Defo B. I tell you what, we're going to use the lifeline. I'm sorry, Oh, we've got to. We're going to go 50.
Okay, please take away 2 random wrong answers.
Right, it's A or C, so I'm thinking it's got to be A. It's got to be A. Someone with 2 muggle parents. A half-blood is 1 muggle parent. Hermione is 2 muggle... Oh, God. This is just all going ice over my nut now, people. Right, we're going A anyway, because a lot of you said A, so...
Well, you just
we're going to say A. Lessons later, mate. I tell you what, Alison, I've got to jump on the ball, man. I want some lessons.
Trust yourself and your acquaintances for this new question.
Yes, I'm going to trust you people at home. With a total of 7 original books, what could you call the Harry Potter series? A trilogy, a hexology, a pentology, a heptology. Right, okay, so a trilogy is 3. Hex is 5. Pent, as in a pentagram, and a Oh, I tell you what, I've had a lot of beer tonight, people. Tell me, what are your thoughts? Come on, talk to me, people. Total of 7. So it's definitely not a trilogy. It's definitely not a hex is 5, or is it 6? I'm guessing a hex might be 6, you know, because I put hex on you is sort of a satanic thing, maybe, and satanic being 666. Pentology. Over to you. I'm going to read your answers. Hudson, D would be the logical answer. He's saying a heptology. Okay, thank you, Hudson. Emily Pops, what a strange question. It is. I have to admit, Emma, it is a really strange question. But she's agreeing D. Shepperton is saying hept, D. Hept is 7. Okay, Em, thank you for that. It's D, hept, 8 sides. Everyone's going hept, so we're going with that.
Sometimes you have to take a chance.
You do have to take a chance,
D.
and we're not taking the chance.
So this
in
is your
my
final
crowd,
answer?
I trust.
You took your time.
Boom, there
but
it is.
You are
Heptology.
right.
Well done, people. My God.
Well, that was a really close call. Phew.
We got $2 grand, people. $2 grand in the bank.
Will you be able to answer this new question
I
as well?
hope so. What is the name of Albert? I should know this. Grip hook, no. Fawkes. It's Fawkes, isn't it? It's B. It's B. It's B. Now, to me, that's quite an easy question compared to the others. Unless I've completely got it wrong. What is the name of Albus Dumbledore's Phoenix? Grip hook, Fawkes, Hokey, or Creature? Grip hook. I know the name Grip hook. I can't remember. Was that one of the... Oh, blimey. Grip hook. Was he a goblin of some description? Fawkes, I'm sure it's Fawkes. I'm 100% sure it's Fawkes. Hokey, I can't remember what Hokey is. I've never done. And Creature was that little goblin thing that used to wash Harry Potter's underpants. Yeah, so Fawkes. I'm going Fawkes. What are you guys thinking? BBB River. Well done, guys. I need to watch more. Henny. You don't need to watch more Harry Potter. You need to watch more Star Wars this holiday season, missus. I'll tell you, B. We're thinking B. Everyone's saying B. It's Fawkes. I know it's Fawkes. I know it's Fawkes.
Okay.
That's what it says. The computer says.
I know you were waiting for me to ask you.
We're there, people. We are there.
Perfectly executed.
Thank you. We're up to $4 grand, people. 4 grand. That's a nice little number.
Concentrate. Here's a new question for you.
Right. What Hogwarts house was Newt Scamander in? Oh. Now, I know the name Scamander. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Well, it's the 4 houses. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, or Ravenclaw. Newt Scamander. I don't know. I do not know, but one of you will. Come on. Who's got this? Is it Henny? Or is it Emily? Or is it someone else? Hardison seems to know his Harry Potter. Let's have a look. Emily Pops is saying A. She thinks it's Hufflepuff. Shepperton's no idea. I like your style, sir. Okay. Hufflepuff for certain. A. Everyone's saying A. Even Henny and Emily are both saying A. What about my man? No. What's he saying? Hardison. Hardison ain't. He ain't giving an answer for this one. He knows it's A, because he knows he ain't competing with anybody else.
I have no doubt.
You figured
Henny and Emily.
Nice
Boom.
answer.
You know your stuff.
Perfect. We're making progress.
We are making progress. I like your style. Right, okay. In which Harry Potter and the Cursed Child? I know nothing about this era of Harry Potter whatsoever, so sorry. In Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, who hides a time turner? Yep. A time turner in their office. Harry Potter, Amos Diggory, Draco Malfoy, Hermione Granger. I'm sorry I can't offer any assistance, but if you guys are struggling, remember we do have lifelines, and the lifelines we have remaining are phone a friend, ask the audience, and switch the question. So let's take a look. How are we doing here, guys and girls? Hudson, don't rely on me, for goodness sake. I'll tell you what, Hudson, you always make me giggle, mate. You You're such an English gentleman. You really are. We're just so British, aren't we? Right, okay, we got here. Joshy's got no clue. Mate, but at least you're admitting it, you're owning it. And no one's cheating, which is really nice, you know what I mean? Good. Shepperton Studios. Time Turner sounds like a 1980s film company. I think, yeah, you ain't wrong, buddy. Anything, I'd suggest a lifeline. Right, okay, so Emily, thank you for that. At least you're saying I don't actually know. A lifeline would be good. Henny's saying D. Game Zone saying C. Huddison's laughing. Top Man, I love your channel. Up the villa. Down the hammers. Oi, Ben Taylor. No need for such aggression. I think we're going to use a lifeline, people. But anyway, Ben Taylor, I'll tell you what, Villa are doing bloody well, weren't they, last few seasons? So, what should we switch the question? I'll tell you what, let's ask the audience.
For a few seconds, the audience will vote. Good luck.
Good luck. Who we doing? Oh my god, that's hardly helpful, is it? So it's B or D. Oh my god. Henny is saying definitely D. I tell you what, Henny, I'm hang on. Let me put this out to the powers that be. Ready? I'm seeing a D. Only because you said it, Henny. And Baron God is saying D as well. And Emily Pops is also saying D. I tell you what, we're going Hermione.
Let's go with D.
Is that your final
This
answer?
is getting stressful, people.
That is correct.
I'm so glad
Well,
to see
that was
green.
a really close call.
Phew. I love this game. This is just such good fun, isn't it?
Are you
So
ready
good.
to face the traps of this next question?
But it's not actually
Good
me
luck to
playing
you.
it, it's you guys, actually. Who was never Minister of Magic in the Harry Potter universe? Piers Thicknesse, Hermione Granger, Cornelius Fudge, Mafalda Hopkins. I know Cornelius Fudge was a Minister of Magic. As I don't know what the lore is and what the extended stories are and all that. But one of you will, I hope. If not, we've still got some lifelines to use, people. So we have 2 lifelines remaining still. So don't be afraid to ask for the lifelines. Let's use them lifelines. Okay. So who was never Minister of Magic in the Harry Potter universe? Piers Thicknesse. Thickness. Hermione Granger, Mafalda Hopkirk, Cornelius Fudge. I know Cornelius Fudge was, I think he was anyway, a Minister of Magic. Hopkirk, Mafalda, I don't know idea who that is. Hermione Granger, with her being such a knowledgeable beast, I can imagine that later years she become. Yeah, who knows, who knows. Over to you. I'm going to go and look at your comments. Okay, what we got here? Hi OG, I'm Brazilian, I love your channel. Well, Lucas, thank you very much. And welcome aboard, sir. Hope you're having a great Christmas out there. Rocking Rio and all that. Rock and roll. Anyway, sir, all the best. Any Pops, I believe Hopkirk was a teacher at Hogwarts at the time of Hagrid being a student. Emily? I don't doubt that for 1 minute, but you go too deep for me. I ain't got a clue. If we would mess up, do we lose at one? Remember, we do have some lifelines still. We can switch the question. People aren't keen. C. Baron Grod is saying C. Dazafet is saying definitely C. Got any questions on retro games? Then we'll be winning, mate. We won't just be winning, we'll be walking it, people. I'll tell you what we're going to do, right? People are sounding confident with C.
You have to tempt fate sometimes.
You do, and we're throwing it. We are throwing it in.
You got to that threshold.
We didn't even use the lifeline. I said, boom, there it is. Well done, people. We enter into $1 million 2 times on the spin.
You will be asked a new question now.
Who was the first person who managed to talk to the Ravenclaw house ghost? Albus Dumbledore, Harry Potter, Tom Riddle, James Potter. Oh. As I said earlier, I've read all the books, I've watched all the films, but I just don't. There's a lot going on in all that stuff in there. You know, my head can't retain all that stuff. Who was the first person? I don't know. I don't know. I've given up now. I'm relying on you guys, but do remember we do have 2 lifelines remaining. Hey OGDuffy, cheers matey, cheers Melbourne. Well, mate, over there in Australia, hope you're having a good one, sir. Cheers, Merry Christmas to you and yours, sir. Emily's saying it's a rogue question, so it's a dodgy one. That's a fair. He's saying Tom Riddle. He's saying C. John Main is saying James as well. James Potter. D. Oh no, we're going all over the place. Emily Potter saying C question mark. Oh, Tom Higgins is saying Tom Riddle, which is C. Tom Riddle definitely did because it was shown in the films. Okay, Joshy. I'll tell you what, Joshy. Yo, I don't think Joshy's going to get this wrong. I think Joshy knows his stuff. I've got a good feeling about you, Joshy. I really do. You know, G. I've watched all the films multiple times and this quiz is killing me. Ain't just killing you, sir. It's killing all of us. But it's Tom Riddle. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to see. We're locking it in. I'm going on man Joshy.
I would say C. Final answer.
It seemed to be the obvious choice for
most important question of all.
Are we getting green?
You got it right. Well done.
You know your
still
stuff,
going
sir.
forward.
Brilliant.
No slacking off.
No slacking off here, no. 64 grand, fish balls, bang, happy days.
This new question is now waiting for you to be answered with
what
flying
disease
colors.
killed Porpentina Goldstein's parents? Dragonpox, Scrophulungulus. Sounds painful. Squab syndrome or Spattergroit. Oh, blimey. I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue. I'll tell you what though, I'm going to catch up on your comments while you contemplate this question. Which disease killed Porpentina Goldstein's parents? Dragonpox, Scrophulungulus, Squab syndrome or Spattergroit? Over to you, people. Oh, mate. D saying I've got more grey hair after this. Yeah, you ain't wrong, buddy. That's what do you think my hair's so short? I love these quiz games. That's why I have to keep myself so short, mate. Hey, yeah, you did well, Joshy. Cheers, Sally. Hi, G. How you doing? I'm very well, thank you, Jamie. I hope you are too. Right, okay. Who? Emily. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Huddison thinking A. Emily saying A. Northeast Retro Daddy's also saying A. Oh, John Main's Quidditch itch. Joshy is saying A, and he got it right last time as well. A, Dragonpox, 1,000,000%. Everyone's saying A. I'll tell you what, I ain't playing games. We're just going in. This ain't no disco. Let's go for it. Dragonpox, baby. We got it right. We are there.
I hope
I
you
say
have recovered
we,
from
I'll
your
tell you what,
emotions,
you guys.
because here is
Who
your
was
new
the head
question.
of Ravenclaw House? McGonagall, Slughorn, Sprout, Flitwick. Right, I'll read you the first names as well. Who was the head of Ravenclaw House? Minerva McGonagall, Horace Slughorn, Pomona Sprout, or Phileas Flitwick? Mate, it's a toughie. I don't know. I just want to grab me on, mate. I'm going to leave it to you guys. Over to you. Or do we use a lifeline? We do have lifelines still, of which we have ask the audience and flip the questions. We get a whole new question. So if we get a really hard question, and that said as well, equally, but only 1, 2, 3 questions away from the 1 million. Okay, let's take a look. Definitely D, one of the few I actually know. So he's saying Flitwick, Shepperton is saying Flitwick, Emily Pops is saying Flitwick, Dazza Fett is saying Flitwick, everyone is saying Flitwick. Everyone's saying D. Everyone, even Mum, Henny and Emily both say D. Now, I'm sorry guys, but in them guys I trust tonight. I think they know the Harry Potter. Right early on, they said, put on Harry Potter, we've got this.
D.
So they both say D. It's
You had to make a choice.
Yeah, I know.
Just
it's green coating. They know their stuff.
Perfectly executed. Awesome.
Hey.
Now that you've released the pressure, here's a new question.
New question, people. Who faced Flanders in the very first Quidditch World Cup? Moldova, Canada, Transylvania or Malawi?
No, but I'm sure that I have the right answer.
I don't think I do, love. I don't know who you're talking to. Anyway, over to you guys, but do remember, we still have 2 lifelines, so you know you're Harry Potter for sure. If Emily is sort of the same answer is correct. Yeah, I'm with you, Shepperton, mate. If they're saying the same thing, mate, they know their stuff. Sub-criminal there. Merry Christmas, happy OG. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. All good in the hood. It's all good here as well, fella. I'll tell you what though, I've only got that much beer left. We're going to finish a bit of Millionaire. I'm going to do a bit of Q&A at the end. Any questions that, and just basically me wishing you all a Merry Christmas and going on from there, really. Anyway, so what are we thinking with the answer here? Shepperton Studios, Transylvania sounds like it should be right. C is sounding plausible with Huddison. Now the thing is with Huddison, he's quite an intelligent fella, so whether he knows it or not, I would side with him as well. If he's giving you an opinion, it's not to be ignored. Emily, well, thank you, Emily. You should say that I haven't got a clue. Has Henny given us any heads up on this one? Oh, it's interesting. It's an interesting one. Henny's gone. Oh, hang on, Henny. And you're definitely more knowledgeable than me. I don't know this. Right, okay, this is a tough one, and it should be tough because we're this deep into the million. So we've got 2 lifelines. Shall we use a lifeline? And remember, no cheating, no googling. It's not worth it. Because hey, everyone can win if they just Google, can't they? Let's do shift, and let's change the question completely.
The flip is made for these kind of situations.
So
let's change the question.
We're changing the question up, people. The answer was actually Transylvania. So how many of you actually said C?
And here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
Right, so C, let's have a look. C. Oh, mate, Northeast Retro Daddy, he knew it. Go with C. Batesy also said C. No, Henny, you haven't got bad delay, trust me. I think the thing is, I read the questions and I'll have to give you guys at least 30, maybe 60 seconds before the live stream catches up your end. So it's not you, it's not you, it's us, so to speak. Anyway, onwards and upwards. We haven't lost yet, we ain't lost, we're still in it. Anyway, what is the name of Sybil Trelawney's great-great-grandmother, who was the first in her family to possess the inner eye? She was the weird one, wasn't she, who would read the tea leaves and stuff. Cassandra Trelawney, Gertrude Trelawney, Amelia Trelawney, or Romilda. They're all Trelawney, so Cassandra, Gertrude, Amelia, or Romilda. Oh my god. I don't know. So over to you, people. Shepperton, a pass. I like your style, buddy. Huddison says, the seer. Yeah, he knows it, Does he know the answer though? Gert, which name? Oh. Can you hear that? bit left in that can. So, oh, a bit more left in this can as well. I'm getting the dregs, people. I'm getting the dregs. Oh, must be Christmas. Look, I'm almost on a full pint of dregs here. While you lot contemplate that question. Right, okay, I'm going to look at your suggestions. Oh, that's it. Baron Grod is saying A. Josh is saying C. Someone's saying D. No one said B yet. Oh my god. Which name? Yeah, exactly. It's a Cassandra, like in Only Fools and Horses. I like your style, sir. I like your style, sir. I'm going to go A for Emily. Haddison, nope. Henny, what are you saying? That was my thinking too, Emily. Right, okay. We're in a bit of a quandary here. Drink those dregs. Oh yes, them dregs are going down very nicely indeed. Right, now throughout this quiz, this section anyway, the Harry Potter one, we've sort of stuck with Henny and Emily. Oh. We are that close. We are that close to getting there. What do we do, Pete? What do we do? Oh, mate, what do we do? My answer is pass. I like your stuff, sir. So is mine. All right, I tell you what. Right, I think there's a bit too much. Let's go 50-50.
Okay, let's get a friend on the line.
I don't want to put you on the spot, Emily and Henny. But over to you guys. Right, okay. Grandmother, cousin or sister? Let's go her sister. She's similar age, so she should know Harry Potter.
Hello, Emma? And you thought I wouldn't need you.
No way. What kind of question are you stuck on?
Yes,
I'm surprised
way.
this would happen to you.
No one's perfect, you know. But let's get back to the question, please.
Yeah, let's stop the counselling.
A is the right answer, I think.
She's saying A. Right, okay, back to you guys. Go with AOG. Emily's saying A. Huddison. It's A, mate. Huddison's saying A. Oh, and I have to trust Huddison on this because he flies planes online for a living, so he's good. He knows what he's doing. We're going A.
I have no doubt.
We're looking at you.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, that was a really close call. Phew.
Remember, guys, no cheating, no Googling. This is just for fun. I don't really win this money, you know. Come on, what we got?
Concentrate. Here's a new question for you.
What is the name of Rubeus Hagrid's giantess mother? Right. Although I do not know this answer, I know it's quite I think it's a common answer, and I think one of you is going to get it just like that. I trust you. I honestly, I do believe. I think are we on the million or half a million? Let's have a look. Shift. Oh, it's a $500,000. One of you will know this, okay? I've not looked at your comments yet. I'll have a swig of beer. Oh. But I do believe this is quite an easy answer. Not that I know it. What's his name? Rubeus Hagrid's giantess mother. I have no idea. But one of you will know it. I imagine it's quite a common question. So I'm going to go to the comments and hopefully one of you have done it. Oh, mate, okay. No more lifelines now. Oh, no, you ain't wrong. Joshy. Oh, no, okay, cool. Shepperton. Right. Baron Grod is saying C, which is Fridwolfer. Wolfrida sounds like a J.K. Rowling name. Yeah, so Shepperton Studios is thinking Wolfrida. Emily Pops, right, is telling me definitely C. Now, Emily and Henny, we've stuck to throughout this, and I think Huddison, you've been creeping in on this as well, mate. You ain't been far off, you know what I mean? So, Emily's saying C, Henny is saying C, Daz Gaming is saying C, Northeast Gaming, he's saying this is easy, C. Huddison, Mill on the line, not quite. Next one Joshy is saying C, and he's come through for me. Beat me to it, Emily. Haha. I'll tell you, we're going C. It's a pass from me. It's a pass from me too, Bates. Right. The game is It's Beer O'Clock. Unfortunately, Game Zone, that's not an option. It's always Beer O'Clock here on the OGDuffy channel anyway. But you know that. Anyway, we're going to go with Emily and Henny, and quite a few others have all said the same thing. So we're going to go for it. And Daz again in all that C. They're all saying it's Fried Wolfer.
I'm going to dare to say C. Let's go.
Let's dare it. Let's just dare it. Come on.
We have a new big winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh.
Well done.
I'll tell you what, right at the top of this quiz, right, Emily, and you guys just said, you got this when it comes to Harry Potter. You're doing so well. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. We are one question away from the million. Total word. Oh no, we won. We won the million. That was the £1 million question. Oh, I missed it. Brilliant. Well done, people. Well, you've proven you know your Star Wars, you know your Harry Potter. Mate, I tell you what, it's such a good game. It's so enjoyable. It really is, you know. Anyway, what do we make of that? What a game, what a game. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Absolutely brilliant stream. Great, guys. I really enjoyed watching episode 3 of Games Master there. Because then, as you know, a lot of it is sexual innuendo with that show. My God. But as it goes on, the more live streams we do and the more shows we look at, you will start spotting more innuendo in every single one. Because I think they got braver as they went on. And I really enjoyed the looking at the 1993, the video games there to buy people for Christmas. As I say, at that time of life, I wasn't really into gaming so much. I was more into gigging and ligging, should we say. Yeah. I saw Soundgarden, Chili Peppers, Nirvana, Pearl Jam. I've still got my Pearl Jam ticket. I saw them at that stage where it was at London University. What a gig that was. My God, we digress. Anyway, if any of you got any questions for me, and I'll answer them. Otherwise, it's a case of signing off and wishing you all a really Merry Christmas and everything else. But get you time first. Get your questions in, people. It's been a great live stream. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's catch up with the comments, eh? Oh, mate. Lord of the Rings next time, OG. I tell you what, that's a fet, mate. There's so much lore with Lord of the Rings. I'd imagine there's some really difficult questions with that. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Still waiting. 2 mil. Mate, yeah, we done the mill on Star Wars. And we done the mill on... I couldn't have done it alone, though, people. Couldn't have done it without you. For sure. Batesy, high fives and Stellas all round. You ain't wrong, buddy. You ain't wrong. Talking to Stellas, got a few empty ones flying about here. Hey, well done, Hemi and Emily. We couldn't have done it without you. You ain't wrong there, mate. I'll tell you what, you girls know your, you know your stuff. I'll tell you, if you haven't checked out Emily's channel, she's great. And I don't miss the meaning, Emily, when I say it, but you're young. But you've still got so much respect for retro gaming and collecting and everything else. It's really nice to see in a youngster, you know what I mean? So yourself and Retrohead, he's a bit like that as well. So awesome. But I do love your stuff. And she loves a bit of Barcelona and football in particular. So good stuff. I'm just streaming now. I'm talking. I can hear her meow at my door. Oh no, she stopped. I think we have Luna the cat at the door. Give me a minute. Oh, hello. Thought it was you. Yeah, it's Emily. Not Emily, cat. Blimey hell. Oh, so Emily, yes, good stuff. And honestly, you guys saw me through on that there. I don't know where's Luna the cat gone. Oh, no, she's sniffing about the room. So it's been a great stream. I really enjoyed it. And I love that millionaire quiz. I think it's good stuff. Anyway, catching up on the comments, people. What was your hair like in the 90s? Great to see you, all those classic bands. Right, Tom, my hair in the 90s, this God's honest truth. Hello. Was probably down there. I was a right old headbanger. I still am, really. I love Metallica and all that, and I was into grunge and everything else. But I had really, really, really long hair, and I literally got to 20, 21 years of age, and I come home one day and I just said, get the clippers out. I went, zzz, I shaved a lot off, to the point of my mum has still got, to this day, a big long ponytail that was tied up before she shaved it all off. And you know what? Best thing I ever did. Getting rid of it. Anyway, yeah, what else we got here? Haddison, what is the most retro game? Which one brings back the greatest retro memories? Far too many. Such a open-ended question, to be honest. It depends what day of the week it is and what side of the bed I wake up on, really, Haddison, with that one, mate. I love Double Dragon. I love Star Wars. I love all of those. But I think when I look back at retro gaming, I suppose maybe Double Dragon. Always. I have so many memories about that game in arcades at the time, you know, watching people literally fighting to get a game on the machine. Yeah. I would say happy days, but maybe it weren't so much, hey. Best PS3 game to add to the collection. Mate, there's so many classics out there that are pence. Some of them PS3 games are so cheap. There's so many £1 titles that can be bought that are just so playable even now. Honestly, it's just so many. Check out some of the older videos, mate. I'll talk about them all. Honest. Great system. Happy Christmas, Ben. Yes, and to you, mate. Hope you have a good one. Okay, I don't want to miss anyone out. I'm just trying to catch up on everyone. Thank you, Emily. No, you're most welcome. What's this, Addison? Proper Crimbo EA. Yep. Favourite Wii U game? I'll be absolutely honest, I won't even answer that because I've not played them all. So I've only played a handful, literally. What's your favourite game you've played this year, OG? Well, Emily, that's a great question. But I'm going to do a year in review video. So it's basically going to be me talking you through my year on YouTube and everything else. So yeah, I'm going to include it in there. If you're going to have 3 PS3 games, which ones would you pick? I would choose Tekken 6, GTA 4 and Gran Turismo 5. Great choices, Banana Boy. Yeah, what would I choose? I don't know. Mate, there's too many great games on that system. Literally, even all the £1 games on there, some of them are just so classic. Talking to cheap games, what are you meowing at? Oh, you want to get on the camera, jump up here. I ain't bringing the camera to you. Sorry, that's Luna getting a bit precious. Yeah, too many games, mate, too many. And the cheap ones are so good, even now. Have you ever done an escape room, Miss OG, and have you done a few and really enjoyed them? Well, Shepperton, as you know, we run an escape room business. I don't know if you knew that, actually. We run an escape room business for, blimey, many years, and then COVID come and it shut it down. Not shut the business down, but everyone shut down. And we were lucky enough to sell the business to another escape room business, so they're now running it. But yeah, we still play escape rooms. I think I've done about 80 in total now. Yeah, so quite a few. I enjoy them. Yeah, they're good fun. Yeah. And Miss OG, I think Miss OG likes them more than I do, but yeah, we do them all the time. Nugs session. Nugs, he's a top man, he is. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Nugs. Top man. Favourite Star Wars character from Dazza Fett? Well, Dazza Fett, I'm guessing yours is obviously Boba Fett. Or could be Jango Fett. I don't know. For me, favourite Star Wars character growing up, I suppose that'd be Han Solo, really, back in the day. You know, Manic Miner for me, wowed me when it was first released. Hudson, it's such a great game. Still is, mate. But we were around that sort of age. We knew them sort of games, didn't we? You know what I mean? Another question, what NES game would you recommend to start collecting? I think the NES is a great system to collect for in respect of you don't actually, it's the one probably gaming collecting system you can get away with not collecting the cardboard and the manuals and all that with, you know. So they look so sexy just lined up, the carts alone on the shelf. So NES is a great system to collect for, definitely recommend it. Right, okay. Oh, so many comments here. So many comments. What's your favourite Star Wars game ever? Blimey. I think the Star Wars trilogy on the SNES is out of this world. I think they're amazing. Does Josh like Pokemon? If so, there's a card game on your phone. Yes, he does like Pokemon, and yes, he knows there's a card game on his phone. And I know this because he sits there and goes, do you want to open one of my packets? And he'll put it up there and I open the packet for him. So yeah, he's doing that at the moment. Resident Evil games are good on the PlayStation. You ain't wrong there. Yep, they're very popular. Cats are cool. I'll tell you what they are, mate. I'll tell you what. Tom, you can't go wrong with your cats, mate. Obviously, I've got the two, Leia and Luna. They're both absolute beasts, mate. We love them to bits. We love them to bits. Oh, no, I went to an escape room in Clacton. I never knew. An escape room in Clacton. I've never been to one in Clacton. I've been to one in Southend before, Shepperton. Pops, how old are Leia and Luna? They're probably, I think they're about 3, maybe 4 years of age. We got them in lockdown. And yeah, they come to us as kittens. It's the first cats we've ever had as kittens. We've always rescued older cats, but these two were the first ones we had as kittens. Oh yes, we've never looked back. Hey, Merry Christmas, OG, and great stream. Thank you, Joshy. I appreciate you, sir. Ario, thank you, Dazafet. Ateo. Yeah, he seems to know his stuff. That Dazafet. Right, okay, Boba original and the best. Of course he is. Right, okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I've really enjoyed this one. I particularly enjoyed looking back at that 1993 shopping experience in HMV there, looking in at Christmas games for that time. Yeah, good times, people. So, I might well be doing these streams every Sunday. Just to chill before we go back to work and have a few beers and all that. I've been OG Duffy. You have been absolutely awesome and amazing. And I've nothing really left to say than Merry Christmas, people. I hope you have a great one. I know you will. And get a few beers down your neck. Behave yourselves. Do whatever. And I hope Santa brings you some decent games. If that's what you've asked for. And if you've been good, then I'm sure you've made the good list, so not a problem, is it, people? Unless you watch that film I watched the weekend, Dear Santa, which was Satan. Anyway, I've been OG Duffy. You've been absolutely awesome. Just massive thanks for all the support, tuning in, comments, liking. You're all great. Cheers, people. Wonderful stuff, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have yourselves a great Christmas, and this beer is for each and every single one of you. Laters, people.